I'm waiting for people to come in here, so give me a second to um go 1 second. Let's see what we got. On my overlay. What's going on, Omar? What is going on? I'm waiting for some people to come in. So you doing good, Omar? Today's been a wild day. It's been strange. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. So I thought I was gonna have an interview at at 7, but it looks like I got stood up. So that happens now and then. So I said, well, maybe I'll still do a live. Yeah, I'm good. Just got home from work. Oh, cool. Yes, it is definitely hot out. Well, it's not too hot here. We've had some rain, so it's not been too hot. But I know up that way it might be hot. When they play too, what is going on, man? Yeah, 100% Pablo for president. Wait, I meant to give you a starred comment because we do need Pablo for president. Mama B. Holland, how are you doing? Let me see what the weather is here. It is 82 degrees, so that's not too bad. I mean, it's still pretty warm, but it's not too bad. Tony, it was with Allie, I believe. She may have forgot or something. It's which is fine. I understand, so I'm not too upset with it or nothing. Sam, dang, 92. Oh Lord, Is it like I have like? Is it humid up there, Sam's, where you live? Is it humid? Oh, thank you. Want to play too? And much love to you too, man. First, Ralphie, what is going on? Popcorn or Allie? But it's okay. She might have forgot or something. I mean, I can't say that I've never forgot about going to be doing an interview with somebody and just like not and just forget myself. I have actually done that. But tomorrow's supposed to be AA Ron from PP Illinois, which will be really cool. It rained here, and I saw a rainbow leaving the gym. Oh, that's really cool. You know what's really what you bring up a rainbow? I have saw at least 2 times the end of a rainbow. It is like the weirdest thing. I actually think I have one of them, like a picture of it on my. Well, it may not be on this phone, but on my old phone, it was really cool. Humidity. Oh, that's what gets you is the humidity. Which I don't think I've ever really felt like the dry heat of like the desert or something. If I have, I can't remember. It was hotter earlier down to 86 though. Allie, where are you at? Maybe I should. I'll send her the. I may send her the link just to. Oh, definitely. I'll send her the link just in case she's running late or something. Which I understand. I'm not. I'm not. I guess not upset about it, but I'll send it to her just in case. Let me send it to her real quick. Where's it? Where's she at? Come on. Okay. 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 I sent that to her just in case. So. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, the hamster. Oh, poor little nibbles. Poor little nibbles. Oh, I'm doing good, Ralphie. Just kind of just hanging out for a little bit. Not really. Just kind of chilling, seeing how everybody else is doing. Joe, what's going on, Tacoma Joe? Very cool. Did you get the gold? No, no gold today, Dirty Sanchez. No gold. Rainbow, Tony. I wish I could catch Aaron, but he's had a paywall up since the. Oh, Tacoma Joe. It is really good. I got to help him call in like a Gunther type call for Aaron once, and that was like really cool. So I'm happy I was able to do that. But he's really he has like grown as a catcher. He's really good. The goal comes out when the divorce finalization. Mama be all. One says there's snow bunnies at the end of the rainbow. We got them snow bunnies. Got them snow bunny scramblers. I was thinking about that. So since we ain't got nothing else to do, um definitely drop the link. Thank you, Sam's. I saw I saw quite a bit of it, Omar. I caught the end of it and I kind of chatted in the oh dude, not you. Thank you so much, Omar, for bringing that up. Uh I've been wanting to play this. Hang on, let me share this. I'm gonna play just Papa Duke's part in the call. So thank you so much for like actually reminding me of that because he needs exposure too. He needs some exposure with it too because we putting it all on Steph when there's more people that I think I don't know exactly when he will have it on on his chat on the like his YouTube channel, but it's pretty good. I could have done better. We didn't practice any, so it was kind of not as good as like a Gunther, man. I mean, I'm no Gunther. I'm short bus. At least you got spicy memories, depending on what kind of spice we're talking about. Ooh, I've watched some of his edited catches on YouTube. Too bad he can't take a page out of PP or PP Long Island book and do live catches for the pours. You know what? I mean, you think about that, and I do think if he would say, "Oh, I need to do a couple." I've kind of fell into that trap too when I started my locals. I want to do all my lives on my locals, but you're not growing your audience if you do it all on you. I mean, all on just locals. And I think a lot of local people, like people's from locals, will be okay with it as long as you like let them know. Say, hey, um, I'm gonna try to grow my locals, but because, dude, he's doing an awesome job, and I think, I mean, yeah, I think it'll be a good idea to do some over on his YouTube. Oh, thank you, Ralphie. PTS much book spicy. What's going on, Mama? Hopeful Mama. Thank you. So, what do y'all want to do? Do you want to? Thank you, Omar. So, what do y'all guys want me to do? I can play this, and we can talk about Papa Dookie. I'm gonna play it either way. I'll play it. So let me play this and get y'all's thoughts on it.
Brooke. I guess a suspect to add just out there.
Okay.
Is the individual there? Like the male that's confronting?
Yeah, it's being live streamed on Predator Poachers. Yeah, like they said the name, and then the other dude's name
Too magic.
Predator Poachers, and it's being live streamed on Rumble.
It's okay. So it's like live currently.
Oh damn.
Live, yeah. And the guy just admitted that if the cops show up, he'll kill himself. And then he said he'll use a knife, and then his mom will come out and kill him. Like he told his mom to come out and kill me. Don't let them take me. Normally I don't ever call. I just watch.
Exactly.
I don't want to watch him kill himself on the live.
And he said if police show up, then he's going to kill himself with a knife.
Right. Yeah.
I want to get to the Papa Duke part.
Wearing a black sweater and looks like.
All right, and then who? Okay. Let me go check in here. All right. And then what was your first name?
There's this or mine.
Sorry, say it again.
Come on, I want to get to the Papa Duke.
All right, and then this number that you're calling from, is this a good number?
Call the voodoo guy.
Yeah, that's my personal number, yeah.
Okay, all right, and then
we play this Papa Duke part, and then I might do a few calls over here.
It's a member only. It's
that's
like a
definitely
private,
what I'm doing.
People, but there's like 4,000 people. There's like 4,000 people on here watching.
Okay. He will there.
Maybe in his
Hispanic Asian.
Predator Poacher. The guy that runs the channel.
Okay. Okay, Predator. Sorry, spell what was the word after the Predator?
Poachers. Looks like in the chat a lot of people are going to be calling.
Okay.
Yeah, because his last live anyway, I figured I would call because I didn't want it to happen again.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Watching a current Predator confrontation, and the gentleman said that if the police come, he's going to either kill himself or have his mom kill him. So I was calling out of concern.
You're watching a what? I'm sorry, sir.
A Predator confrontation. A group named Predator Poachers is there in Sparta, talking to, I think his name. I guess, I don't know. I'm just watching this live, and the guy said that he's going to kill himself if the cops come or have his mom kill him.
All right. What media are you watching this on?
It's on Rumble.
I don't know what that one is. All right. And what is the name of the people that you say are there?
Predator Poachers.
Okay. And it's Sparta, Michigan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And did it give an address or anything?
Let's see. It's it's a trailer at, I think it said, the number might be off, but I remember they're standing out front of this trailer that I'm watching.
All right. Can you give me vehicle descriptions or anything like that?
Let's see. I see a black pickup truck. It looks like a van, and the trailer is tan with like a red or dark red trim.
Just a second here. I think. Actually, my partner must
Yes.
have one of the guys on
Marky.
The phone. Oh yeah, my partner's got one of the people making the video on the phone apparently. So, all right.
Okay.
We're going to be on our way up there. Thanks, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, that's him. That's 100% him. That is 1,000% him. Let's see here. Let me get rid of this for a second. Where am I at? Okay. Yes, that is 100% Papa Duke. And as y'all can tell, he is trash. And like I said it earlier today, that he was named also in this because he also is a part of it. So just so on my end, he was named Poopy Dookie. Alex said never to address that. Said that dress. The way you know this was that, and that's another way you can. Wait, hold up. Alex said the address. That's another way you know this was planned. Ooh, what? No, you got me a little confused. I've heard, this is rumor, I've heard he is a diabolical drunk. I can't say for sure, but I have heard that. Poopy Dookie possibly, but I mean, I can't say, oh yeah, he is, or no, he's not, because I don't know, but he's slurring. But he might just be, old and sick. What a cuck. Told everyone he called it off. Like if the cause wasn't voided. Exactly. Dude, and this, the SWAT call he did was diabolical. But there's also parts where he let me see if I can pull this up and not show everybody I talk to and stuff. Now pull up these messages and see if I can show y'all what else he was saying in a chat we had. Let me see if I can find that. Because he dumped his he dumped the what am I trying to say? He got rid of his Instagram. This is the last things he said to me. And this happened on July 23rd. He said he's sick and he's done. He is ignoring all of her bullshit, lies, and manipulation. Reading the chopped up screenshots, it was actually okay. Let me actually go back. That's toward the end when there's like so much other stuff that's happened, like him threatening Sabrina or APP about saying, "Oh, I got secrets on her," and saying that he knows that Alex uses AI, CSAM, AI CSAM or whatever. And also he like accusing them of that. So that makes me kind of wonder with him accusing people of that, if that WAP was also possibly doing that. I wish I could just make this screen just like my whole screen just to chat. And I'll just share it. But I don't want to. I don't want to show anybody, dox anybody, or whatever, anything like that. Hang on. I might have it like. Hang on. I might have it actually pictures of it on my laptop. So let me. Erica, what is going on? AI CSAM or CP that they were saying that he was basically was trying to say that that Sabrina and Alex were using AI CP, which is illegal. Let me see if I have anything on my laptop here about the messages. If not, I'll shoot them over to my laptop and hang on, let me look. Let me scroll. This goes back a little ways. Let's see if I have these photos here. No, don't look like it's on my laptop. I would have to literally. I'll resend them to like tonight or whatever. I'll send them all to my laptop because everything is like basically on my phone. So I'll have to kind of do it that way. With what he said and keep it. What? I can't find it. Oh no! Hold up. Okay, let me close this out. Okay. Hang on. Okay, let me just go ahead and send it to my laptop real quick. And then I can just kind of go through it. Give me 1 second, guys. Because it's actually hold up. Shorty Papa Dukes told dispatch the address, but yet Alex never said the address on the live stream. It's because he already knew. He already knew. I'm like, hang on, let me send these over to my phone. These screenshots or whatever, and we'll go through exactly what was said on his end. Let me find it here. Hang on. Because I definitely screenshot a lot of stuff because okay, let's see. Okay, I found it. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put this on my laptop. And I'm gonna show you some of the messages that he actually was sending me. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me find it. Where am I at? Okay. Awesome. Okay, let me share these with y'all. See, I knew I'd figure it out. Hang on. Let me stop sharing. Let me share window. Okay, this right here. So let me enlarge this. Can y'all, everybody, kind of see some of this? So hang on. So this one's, I got to start at the beginning, but this is, hang on, let me stop sharing this a second. Let me find the beginning so we can start from the beginning instead of just starting in halfway through. Okay, this is, okay, I found the first one, so I'm going to share this. Now, the night that, hang on, no cancel. The night that Alex went up on live with Papa Duke, right? After Papa Duke went live, Sabrina went live. He and we was like watching APP, okay, at the very beginning. Papa Douche, yeah. Papa Douche, but we, and Alex and Papa Poopy Duke talked on stream, and then PHI entered her stream. So what happened next is when like Sabrina or APP went live, and they was up there and they were just talking about what was going on, not so much seriously taking sides, but but just talking about, what happened, we, looked at him in a good light because before this, he had a very good reputation in the community, I guess you could say. So on this first one, this was a little bit through the night. He said, APP needs to be careful. I have screenshots to put her in jail too. Fuck it. Let's burn it all down. Want to crucify me? Let's put it all out. And I was like, what is this? I said, what are the screenshots? So he said, no, it won't come by subpoena now. It will come by subpoena now. Drag me under the bus. It's all good. And I was like, man, I said, should I say something to her or no? No, fuck her and all of them. So I went ahead and I said, hey, I went to APP and I got screenshots of this. And I said, did Papa Duke is saying this stuff right here. If anybody was there during her stream, she ended her stream pretty abruptly. And I was like, man, he's like going off the deep end. And I said, I don't think they just want to know. I don't think I was trying to say, I just think they want to know what you did. I said, passionate about Alex and what they have done. He said, nah, I heard, keep talking shit. It will come out right. Come right. Hold on, let's see if it's okay. Let me share this next one, I guess. That's just the first one, so. Is that the second one? Let me try to share this one. So. Let me share this next one. fuck it. Since I ain't got an interview, I'll talk about this a little bit. So, Papa Pimp is Mary Steph. Oh, dude. Okay, Cody, what's going on, Sabrina? I truly believe he was mentally okay, not okay. I don't either. I mean, you look how he treated Alex, even during like, Alex took a stand. He stood up for himself and said, "Hey, I don't," and was like, "I don't know." But I mean, Sabrina, even in the chat, did I not reach out to you that night and say, "Hey, Papa shit is like, Papa trash is like saying this type of stuff," and you ended your life because of it? So anyway. And I asked him about the swatting. He said, "All I remember about the swatting is she called while in school. I called and told the police there was no weapons. The Preds only mentioned he would kill himself, and the police came to his mom's trying to stop what she did. Then she actually messaged him after. And I couldn't prove a damn thing because she did it on her own phone, and was simply her word against mine. I have been focused on filing reports on what I can actually prove with evidence first. So that is on me." So where's this exactly? And you know what, she did say he has nothing on me. And it was driving him the way they were talking and just want easy questioning, like, well, when did this happen? Because it was like brand freaking new. I said, "I'm for sure not shunning you, but you also shouldn't be dragged." I was gaining that motherfuckers need to be dragged for calling, man. Calling, dude. The swatting won't go anywhere. There's no hard proof. I've been focused on submitting actual evidence. I do have. My guess is she called from some burner number that I can't prove. I mean, I don't know where she actually called, but they were in, like, from what she says there was 5 people in the voice chat, and I've named all 5 people. Let me move on to the next one. So where's it at? Let me close this. Damn, I suck at this, man. I'm not good at working. Okay, where's the rest of them? Sorry, guys. I'm not just like trying to like not pay attention. Okay. Okay. Let me share this. And all I wanted was the truth to come out. That's all I wanted to know. And as soon as I went straight to Alex and other people to let them know what was going on, the people that needed to know. Still, Tommy, interrogator skills have gotten worse. We all heard the 911 calls that. Oh, exactly. Yeah, but you know what? The biggest thing I get out of a lot of these messages I had with him, is he was willing to lie on Sabrina or APP. He was willing to lie on Alex because he, about some, about they were using AICP or whatever, trying to lie on them to gain a type of leverage, thinking they would back off. But I said, "I appreciate it, brother, but it isn't worth going against Alex. I knew the possibilities when I decided to stand up and fight against her. was keeping the swatting quiet for 8 months. He was keeping the swatting quiet for 8 months. He was keeping it quiet and doing it properly through the police, which is bullshit. Bullshit. He wasn't pursuing the swatting at all. Oh, kids quit hashing. Yeah, they was. Okay, y'all want me to stop like reading these or get to new shit? This is kind of new shit, but I mean it's the old shit that we've been over. Yeah, definitely. So Jamie's saying trying to get new answers. So let me basically just run through this real quick. CPP pulled their name from WAP. I don't know exactly why. Hang on. Probably through the police. Going to blackmail me. Hold up. Doing it properly through the police until Alex came up tonight. He was going to blackmail me without even knowing everything I am rectifying through the police. I don't blame him. CPP pulled their name from WAP. I was meaning CPP and WAP at the end together. Way more. There's way more to the situation. I don't think he needs to know all that. Hang on, let me move on to the next one. So, what? I forget even. Hang on, let me stop sharing. Yes. Okay, let me. Is this the right one? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me maximize this. I'm sorry, Jamie, if I'm bringing up receptors that the Prev was talking to WAP also. So the real question is, how did they know Alex was catching that guy? That is a great question, and that I don't know. I don't know. Really good question. Tommy pulled the VPP. What do you mean CPP? After she screwed up the pred call on catch day and tried to publish Trinity Top on the body cam footage, who was not the pred. See, I'm not privy to this information besides just what he told me. I mean, I'm just going off what Papa Duke is saying in this message. So, and they were working on doing the right thing. I'm fine being run out as long as I can look at myself in the mirror and know I did the right thing. Now, and this was the night I said, people actually love you, Papa. Yeah, Alex is mad and he has a right to be. You are working on doing the right thing, which he was not. Come to find out, he wasn't. Hang on, let me get to this so I can see. Thank you so much, Mama B. Holland in $4.99. I have a question. How did Short Bus come to be involved in exposing this? I understand there's text, but I miss how WAP reached out to Short Bus. Well, through I'll kind of say it like this: me and Papa Duke, when I came into this community through locals, me and Papa Duke, I don't know if he was here a little bit before me or what, but thank you for the $4.99. But when we came in, I was the first panel he ever pulled up on. And and he seemed like a pretty nice guy. And I was like, I looked at him as a good person at the time, and said, and he would come up on the panel one evening and we all had a talk. I think it was a panel that I actually got porn bombed on. So well, anyway, and I think in some ways, he reached out to other teams to be able to help them. So, and throughout the time, me and him, I chatted very little bit through this time, not a whole bunch. And then, I've always been like totally honest with him in, dealing with him, because I'm just don't lie about bullshit, especially when it comes to, predator catching stuff. I mean, we kept in loose contact. So I guess because he trusts me or trusted me, he reached out to me, or I might have that night, I think I might have reached out to Papa Duke saying, man, what the hell's going on? Because I'm Predator Poachers decoy. Predator Poachers freaking mascot, and it kind of turned into Papa Duke reaching out to me and telling me all this stuff. But then I guess on Steph's side, on WAP's side, she reached out to me also through Kathy, because I had interviewed Kathy. The disgraced decoy Kathy, and and I was always honest and good to them. So they reached out to me and wanted me to get what they had out also. So instead of all this, I straight went to Alex and showed him everything I have. So it's crazy. But I hope that answers some of that, Mama B. Holland. But thank you so much. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, luck of the draw. They could have went to anybody. Honestly, they could have went to anybody to do this. So, in terms ahead of time, who Alex was catching that day. As far as that, I do not know exactly how they knew. Besides if WAP was actually decoying them at the time and recognized the predator when they got there some way. So it had to be something ahead of time that they, possibly, dude, OSINT's awesome though, man. There's a lot of shit to OSINT, and it could have been straight got the person's name and looked him up. Oh, Zippity Zappity, you're the mascot. You're gonna be the short bus mascot. So let's see. So what he's saying in a lot of these messages that he's going to be going after Steph because she did him wrong. I mean, I don't know how. It's like he was saying, in some of this on that he's filing reports every day, the same old bullshit. But did I answer your question at all, Mama B. Holland? It is a bunch of horse shit. Okay, let me read. Alex has every right to be mad, I guess. He doesn't know that I am actively reporting and writing statements about all her criminal suits with factual evidence. I didn't report the SWAT yet because that is a tier 2. No factual evidence other than she said. Well, that's not a true statement. That's really not. Yeah, Superb Ace. Yeah, she didn't show up, which is she has a link if she wants to come up here. I don't mind. I'll let somebody else read. I'm not the best reader. So I'm gonna drop the link for Women's Against Predator. If you want to come up here and state your side of this, please do. I'm going to drop the link for you. Please come up here and tell your side. No, come on up here, Steph. You're welcome to come up here. And just kind of tell your side of this situation. Because, I mean, a lot of us do want to know. We knew because Papa was in all. Yeah, please come up here and say that. Definitely please come up here. And, you know, there's nothing better than saying it with your words instead of just writing in a chat saying, oh yeah, yeah, he was there. He, you know, which you said he was there. Not only that, so Lord have mercy. What's going on, Janelle? There's the link. Please come up here and give your side. And that's all we can do is only thing I can do is give sides. Yeah, definitely let your truth come out. That's all we can do. You know, I mean, don't show your face, just speak, just tell your thing, tell your story. That's all I ask. I won't argue with you. I'll let you use my platform to speak your truth and let you share whatever you want to up here. The link is only for WAP, so only for Steph. Yeah. So yeah, definitely please come up here and we can speak about this. I'll drop it one more time for her. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. Papa came up and he's told his side of the story, which was a lot of it was bullshit. But you rely on me to tell your side when I can't tell your side as good as you can tell your side. See, right here, right? I mean, did you know ahead of time? I mean, nobody's gonna like punch you through the screen. You know, it ain't about that. It's about you coming up and telling us. I mean, I'm not a Papa Duke fan at all, and I'm not a a Steph or WAP fan at all. So come on up here and and just tell your side. That's all I'm asking. I won't. It would just be me and you in the chat, and you can tell your side. I'll not even interrupt. Yes, I did. 100%. I did. I should have probably taped the. I should have told the detective, but I was going to tape. But I did. I said his name for sure. I wasn't for sure about his last name, but I texted Alex and said make sure I got the right name right. Women Against Predators. That's not saying. I mean, really knew about the catch. That the question was, who said it was going to happen? Yeah, definitely. And see, and these other questions only you can answer, Steph. I mean, if you're possibly going down for this, why not get the other people in conspiracy with you? Yeah, like this question right here. I mean, you got to use your voice sometimes. Come up here and we'll you know, I won't. I mean, I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not confrontational. I have nothing in this besides to help do the right thing. I got you. Do that. We'll come up. Okay. Here, I'll even take it off the screen. Let me take this off here. Turn off the chat. Oh, on the rolling on the. Okay. Off on my end too, like the chat where people I can't read people's comments. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Actually, I don't know how to turn the chat off. You're gonna ask one thing that I can't do. That's one thing I don't know how to do. Okay. Let's see. Live chat. Okay, I got you. So I'll no, yeah, definitely don't address chat. I'm gonna paste this up and come on up here more again. Yeah. Yeah. You just got to click on the link, and then it'll pop up here, and I'll be able to put you in. Just click the link. It might take you out of the browser, out of the YouTube, and help you pull up here. I would, yeah, definitely Mama be hollering. Some people do address things different. Let me, here we go. How's it going?
Good. So I don't mind if you have the chat on. That's not a bother. I'm just not watching it. But I will address the one question that I did see that APP asked. I know that she did specifically ask that one question. And do you still, by any chance, have the screenshots that I sent you?
I'll have to find them.
If you do, that would be great because then I could talk to you about them at the same time.
Okay, that'll it'll take me a minute because I'm slow with this, so
it's okay. But to answer her question that she had asked is, I have to be careful with what I say because I have been in contact with the police, but I will answer. I will answer honestly. I'm done with this community. I really don't care what anyone's really true opinion is of me. And I've already pretty much left that side. I will say that the police have spoken to me, and I have been completely honest and as well submitted my evidence back. I understand that people are angry about the call. I get it. But what people need to understand is the manipulation that was behind it, which is what those screenshots, which is what I was hoping you would show, is the manipulation side of what was going on with Papa. Papa's a drunk. But ABP had asked the question of how she or how he knew about the chat or the catches that were coming on. And basically what happened was Papa was part of these groups. He used to always refer to them as the UK group, and that's where, if you recall, where I sent you this screenshot where I was saying, please let the Bill BG know about it. I don't know if you remember that.
The Bill BG.
Yeah. One of the screenshots I had sent you, I had asked you to please let Bill BG know that he should be careful because Papa's been after him for a while.
Do you know why he's been after him?
It's because of these groups, and that's what those screenshots were showing you, where if something didn't go Papa's way, he would leave. He would leave the group. He would, and those are the screenshots I had showed you, where he would have a full-on hissy fit, and he would have a panic, and he would leave. He would literally leave. He would leave the Discord, and then he would send some angry text message, which is what I showed you, those text messages. And for instance, one of them was because I refused to kick Bill from the Discord, and Bill was in these groups as well. So whatever those groups are, Bill knows. Bill can answer those questions of what those groups were.
I'm not in real good contact with Bill.
Well, I'm sure somebody here. I'm sure everyone's tuning in right now.
Yeah.
But you'll have to show me because I have my screen down. So you'll have to tell me when you put up a screenshot.
Oh, I will. Of course, you asked like the hardest stuff. Turn off the chat, and then.
No, it's okay. I just meant that I was turning off the chat. I didn't mean that you had to turn off the chat. I just meant that I have something else on my screen at the moment.
Okay, so I do have a question while I'm pulling this up. Are you working with any other teams or anything like that?
No, I have retired from the community. No, I this community has lost a lot of sights of what this is originally about. So no.
I get that.
I'm not even in contact with any other teams at the moment, and I don't plan to. Let me rephrase that.
Let's see here.
Actually, I can open up my DM. So if you start at the top, then I can know where you're.
I'm loading them up right now.
Yeah, but I have them on my side. So if you start at the top, then I at least can see. I know which one you're.
Oh, you can see you can see them.
No, I sent them to you.
I got them. Oh, I got these. Oh Lord, have mercy. I got to make stuff a little bit harder for myself. So.
Oh wait, maybe I don't. I forgot. I disabled that. Never mind. I guess I don't have them.
Give me 1 second. I got them right here. I just got to find the first one, so we can start from the beginning.
Yeah, you'll have to. I loaded it, so I do have the screen open. I'm gonna try to avoid the chat, just because I don't. I forgot I don't have that Discord.
No, that Discord's been. Hang on. What the hell is up? So I think a lot of people was really wondering like who else was in the.
I've stated that. Yeah, I've stated that over and over again. Who was all in there, and people are going to believe what they want to believe, but their people are always in our BC. Anyone that's ever been in our Discord knew that there was always a group of people that were always in Discord.
Definitely.
I see that Thaw is asking about Nunya. No, I've never spoken to Nunya outside of a YouTube stream. So no, Nunya was not a part of it.
And there's been rumors too that hang on, let me get to this other stuff.
I also saw about Tom B. Tom B knew everything that WAP did.
Everything?
Tom B knows everything that WAP has ever done. He was a part of all of our channels, him and Mortal as well. They knew everything. And I did get some text messages from Tom B where I was threatened to not speak about his name. So
So Liz asked, was Tommy involved in any way?
Tommy was not involved in any way. I did also, I think he was in some stream that I was on, and I did clarify that Tommy, there's a lot that Tommy does not know of what goes on with what goes on behind the scenes. So no, Tommy was not aware.
Hang on. I don't think I got all these sent to myself. Okay.
I have them on, I don't know if there's a way that I can put them up because I have them.
Do you want to put them up?
I can. Is that an option on my side?
I believe it would be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. You could. I think it's similar to StreamYard.
Okay. Well, yeah, I see where it says share the screen, but let me get it up, and then yeah, I can do that. And actually, I'm not going to jail. I've been in contact with the authorities. They are investigating it, but at the worst case, it's a misdemeanor, and there is no jail time attached to it. I've already spoken to the cops here in my town. I don't want Alex to die. I will answer that question. I never wanted Alex to die. That's never going to be something. But let me focus on getting this up.
Hang on, let's see.
Kat, if you're watching, am I okay to show the receipts, the other ones? If you are, you can text me if you don't want to put your name in the chat. So here's this one. Let me take out Melissa's face from here so we don't put that out there. If you want to see that, you go over there.
I'm not very good at doing this.
It's okay. I wasn't prepared for this. This was just I happened to get a DM and I said, okay, fine.
Let's see.
So let me just doctor this one real quick because it's I actually am gonna show one of my medical records because there was a statement, but I don't have it. Let me just block out my doctor's name. That was one of the things that people kept saying. So let me just.
So you for sure did do the swatting, like.
I wouldn't refer to it as a swatting. I am, yes, I did make the first phone call. I even have my phone records that I did supply. I did call in to let the cops know because of the NVC. It was more of, Steph, you're the leader, you have to do it. And there was a lot of manipulation in that VC that day. And I take full ownership for making the first call. And I take full ownership of calling to, but it wasn't to have him killed. I do, just because I dislike Alex doesn't mean I want somebody to die. I will be honest about that. I didn't want him to die. And I've never denied doing that call.
And that kind of makes me wonder, you say that, but then you also did say, I'm just asking a question,
Go ahead.
Why was you saying that he had a weapon and waving it around?
I wasn't watching the stream. I don't pay for Alex's things. I believe that was on Locals. I could be, it was either on Locals or the other one. The other one that goes around, Rumble, sorry. I don't have those. Those were done by Papa. And he was sharing the stream that day. And when I went to go make the phone call, as always, I wasn't watching. I had an earpiece in my ear. And I remember slightly, and Melissa, you can deny this all you want because you're now protected by CPP. It was Melissa that said there's a weapon, he has a gun. And so you can hear on that call where I started panicking. I wasn't actually watching this stream.
Oh, so the medical records type stuff you were wanting to show is basically clearing up, saying that you're not say like they like I remember back.
Here's one in particular where Papa was on the live stream. I believe it was the PHI, the very first one. I already did it. It's done. It was the very first stream where he said, and I can quote his exact words. He said, "I knew her cancer was fake because she has a Symbicort prescription." I don't know if anybody remembers that, but and he says, I am sick, and I know that Symbicort is not used as a rescue inhaler, and so I have proof that because of my illness, Symbicort is a rescue and also a daily. And that was one that he blatantly said, and it was just one that was easy for me to grab at the moment.
It's like, I do understand that you was like, so you're saying there was a different person, I guess you said it was male that was also up on the
Mel was in there 100%. Mel was in there from the moment she woke up to the moment she went to bed every single day. All right, here. Okay, I've got it done now. Let me figure out how to do this. So sure. I guess I just minimize.
I do think there's a lot of angry people with you right now, so
I'm not paying attention really. I'm focusing on
do your thing.
I'm not focusing really. I happen to, they have a right to be angry and they have a right to be upset, and that's okay. And this community is full of people that like to be angry.
Yeah, that is true. That is
so, and it just doesn't bother me. All right, I'm going to click this now. I'm just going to do the entire. Let me just make sure nothing else is open.
Talon walked free. Who told you the catch was? Like Talon walked free. Who told who the catch was happening?
I have a screenshot of that. Papa did. We didn't know Papa was in the other groups, but I have a screenshot of Papa where every single time somebody would go live with anything, Papa would say in the chat, "He's ruining the catch."
Mm-hmm. No, somebody wants me to ask about
if I hit share entire screen, will that play your audio?
Say that again.
If I hit the share entire screen, is that going to play your audio as well?
Oh, it shouldn't. It shouldn't mess with the audio. If it does, we'll fix it.
Okay.
I need to know about the underage girl that she used for her pics. Oh, here we go.
That's been a rumor for years, and people can say what they want to say. It's not true. But here is this readable for anybody?
You can read it because you're probably the better reader, so.
I just don't know if it's viewable. If it's
yes, go on in on it a little bit more.
So this is one of the medical notes. People can read that at their own free will. Just basically doctor note stating that it is intact. One of Papa's lies. These are not in order, as again, it's just however they saved, so they're not in order.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is just saying, this is where Papa was saying, how he would be in talks with Tommy. I didn't speak to Tommy. Me and Tommy very rarely spoke. It was always Papa coordinated all the catches and spoke to all the catchers. But this is where he was saying, fuck Alex, and he's down for the jump. And this was because we had a pred that Papa knew that Alex also had the same pred. and that he was willing to jump. And then on that catch, I had gotten timed out, which is what that is. It was a joke there, but I'm not reading the screen though. So as you can tell, my screen is full blast. So if there is a question on this,
yeah. Air Force gave me $4.99. Said, so if someone jumped off a bridge, would you do it? Same theory. Are you playing victim possibly?
No, I'm taking ownership, and you can call it victim however you like. It's just me taking ownership for what happened. I think I'm the only one that has come out and blatantly said yes, and has taken ownership of it. Mm-hmm. I think that got the full question.
And I will say, I mean, I'm not definitely not siding with you, but I'm also
I don't want anyone to side with me.
I'm also saying that Papa, he never came right out and said like, oh yeah, I help call the police on Alex. So he never said it with his voice.
There's a lot that Papa did behind the scenes.
I hate to call him Papa Duke anymore, but some people saying
so here,
docs. Go ahead. I'll let you.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Did you dox decoys when you the catch in Hawaii? Did you tip off the predator?
That's also been around. I still don't know about that catch. I still don't know even who that pred is. I've never spoken to anybody in Hawaii. So no. So here this is where we're talking about Bill Gangbang. And this is where he's saying, trying to find out if Bill took another one and sent it to Tommy for a catch tomorrow. I don't know the details. This is also when SJ was alive. If so, my question is this the guy that SJ helped look for yesterday, the same guy I've been working on? And then I said, but if it's for Tommy, what's the problem, basically? And this is kind of what started the whole anger. Papa always thought that Bill was taking catches and giving it to other catchers.
I believe Super K asked a question. Have her. She used to. They're saying, would you call the lady that you used as the decoy? Would you like to prove that you didn't take her photo? I believe.
I would gladly be able to call her. Yes, I can. If you schedule a time with me, absolutely, I will definitely, by all means, call her. She probably would even video chat you if you just send me a Discord with your number. I can send it to her.
Oh yeah. If I put the link out and Papa Duke came up, would that be okay with you? And you all could.
I have nothing to say to Papa Duke, and I've already been told I'm not to talk with him. So no.
Okay, I understand that. So we'll leave it how it is.
Unfortunately, sorry, I have police involvement. I'm not risking anything with my cases that I have going, and I have personal case against him.
Kat, why is it? Somebody, Crystal asked, why is she? Hang on, the chat's going so fast. I'm trying to. That's not the question I was trying to find. Something about Kathy. How does was Kathy also in the SWAT? I mean, in the voice chat.
She was in the voice chat, but she was on her way to work. It was a Saturday. I did hear that Papa somebody mentioned somewhere that he was in school. I don't remember Papa ever being in school. Not once. I don't know what that is about. But it was, if I recall correctly, the catch was on a Saturday. There is, unless you go into Saturday school, Papa never left his house unless he was going to doctor's appointments or some kind of family events or a catch or to meet up with somebody. But he never went to school, not to my knowledge. I do know that he talked about going to school in the past, but he never went, to my knowledge. And he was in BC also all day.
Thank you, Cody, for the $10. You and Dennis are no different.
I don't know who Dennis is.
I don't know who Dennis is right off the head, but like, do you feel like? Well, he says you're a pedo defender.
That's okay. People can think what they want.
I mean, you kind of think about it, and the way I kind of look at it, and I'm not scolding you or whatever. I definitely not taking your side. What I'm trying to say is, when Alex was back to the SWAT or the call, you knew he was on a catch, and you saw how many of Alex's catches that he's done. Very, very methodical about how he does his catches. and you called them, and it may, you think about that, and you look at all his catches and past catches since then, and you calling the police on him to stop a predator that could actually harm a child.
But it wasn't to stop a predator, though.
I mean, to stop the
That's the
catcher.
point. It
To
wasn't
stop
to
the
stop the
catcher.
cat, but it wasn't to stop the catcher or the predator. We had chats with the pred that were stating where the guy in our Airtable at the time, which is what we used to keep all the information in our Airtable at the time, we had notes from Papa Duke where he stated the guy was not stable. He was somehow tipped off. He referred to I wish if I had known I was going to come up, I would have had those screenshots for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I can definitely grab those and send them to you, and you can supply them. But there are screenshots where and like I said, I did give these to you right away, and you just didn't go live with them. But I understand because you didn't know the stories that went with them.
Yeah, and that's the thing coming from my end. It's a whole different situation because, like, you're in the know of what happened, and here I'm sitting on the other end. Have a lot of this stuff. I don't know the background behind it, but one more 199. Did Tommy call in the hit? Cut the crap. Tim
Did Tommy call in what hit? I
don't know. I think they're saying did Tommy was Tommy the one that said
again,
yeah.
Tommy was never involved in a lot of the things that go on. Tommy and Mortal and Judd, they run the show over there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot that goes on that Tommy is not aware of, and but okay, so let me go back to, so this is where he's talking about there's groups. I know I've had it up for a while, so I think everyone's had a chance to read it, but this is just the start of him being angry with Bill and him always thinking that Bill was trying to ruin things. But Bill, I'm not saying Bill's doing anything wrong. Bill, I still think Bill's done nothing wrong, but Bill would know what groups they were. That's the only thing. And here you can see where I'm saying this group has burnt you so many times because he's always yelling about this group. But whatever this group is that they were in, they knew about almost every catch that happened, whether it was Alex catch or a different team. They knew about everything. And he would always know. That's the question that you would have to ask him. We weren't allowed in that group, and we weren't allowed to know who was in that group.
Big O asked, did you did she call with the second time with her decoy voice?
No. People who know me know that my voice slips it slips naturally quite often. But no, I didn't call in. And the cops have shown it's only one call. It just was the time frame over. And my call did go from my actual phone, and it was 4 minutes in length. I did get my own phone records for the police department.
Okay, you can go ahead.
So this one just says funny how Bill comes and ignores. I don't really remember what this one was about. Just showing how he was always angry with Bill. And now this is where he's yelling about how Bill is working with Alex. But this was just this is where he started being angry all the time. See, like here, you put in the UK decoy chat. That's one of the chats that they were in.
Mm-hmm.
But this is how even he knew what apps they were using. But I don't know. Again, all I know, other than it was a UK decoy chat, that's all I know. But this chat group knew everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so whoever was in that group is the ones that would have to be able to answer those other questions. I just know it came from this group. Mm-hmm. So that's a question maybe you can ask Bill, or as the only person I know other than Papa that was in that group.
I believe a lot of people, are saying, especially in the chat, they're saying you're a liar and that you're lying about this.
That's okay. I didn't come up here to that's okay. I could just walk away. Really, I don't have to be up here. I don't want to be back in the community, nor am I going to come back in the community. There really is no reasons for me to come up here other than here. You guys want to say, here.
I do appreciate you coming up here and putting, I guess you could say, putting what you know out and saying your side of it, because for so long we've only had, or a lot of people only had Papa's side, which, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
I get it, but again, I don't have to. I don't. There's really. I mean, I have been told to not be up here, and I have been told to not, associate. So, um, I really don't have any reasons other than I just have to open my YouTube and I saw a screenshot that said Papa Duke on it, and so that's the only. And I happened to click it.
TM, thank you for the $1.99. If you're clean, why was Poopy Caca Duke on Timmy's float?
On whose float?
I guess why was Papa Duke on? I guess he's saying Tommy's float.
He wasn't on Tommy's float.
I don't know. I'm just reading the chat.
I didn't watch the parade, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. So this is a conversation where Papa was. I guess I can zoom in. This is a conversation. The blue is Papa, and the gray is Kathy, or as you guys keep calling her.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where he was yelling at her about the NDA that everyone was laughing about, that I apparently made. I didn't make it, and you'll see that later. This was Papa using the NDA to threaten Kathy about not using anything. And if people want to read, they can pause it.
Definitely. Somebody asked, Tangle Baby asked, do you feel like you're a vulnerable victim?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking random stuff from the chat. You've watched Straight Bus before.
So this is just the zoom in of him saying he was using as he claims the fake NDA. But he used that the ChatGPT NDA, yes, that he used that against, but him never saying anything wrong about the NDA. He used it to threaten her to not use any WAP property. Mm-hmm. And then this is her just saying that she will unlock it.
And that was Kathy.
Correct.
BC. Well, you not.
She was BC Sec.
Yeah.
And then that's just how he had. Yes, that's just how he, I guess, had it saved in his in her. That's just the way the conversation group that they had.
Jersey's thing, $49.99. Steph, what you and everyone involved deserves to get a charge.
That's okay.
YouTube restrictions. What I really want to say to you. YouTube restricts it, but thank you, Jersey. But dang, Steph would never talk to Alex on live. He would put an end to all the lies. She already contradicted herself many times.
Okay.
Good Lord. Did you call because Alex does a better job or out of jealousy?
Neither.
Okay. Mel is being protected because of the 501c3 being voted on. Steph?
Yes, that is absolutely correct. There is a 501c3 pending. That is correct, and they can't have anything legal against them right now.
Okay.
But this one here is where Papa was just calling Prim a manipulative bitch. On that one, I don't even know why I screenshot that one. Just another one about Prim. Something on that one. And this is about the NDA. And then how, again, this is Tom B that we're talking about, not Tommy. Let me just make sure that's clarified.
Would you call Alex to apologize to him?
No, because I don't think an apology would do anything. I don't think an apology would go anywhere. And I just don't think it would go anywhere.
You don't think
I haven't spoken to Alex in years. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it'll go anywhere. I just don't think it'll go anywhere.
So you don't believe possibly in all the stuff that's happened between you and him, the calling and him being swatted for some reason, we wouldn't say, I'm sorry that this happened.
If he would actually hear and talk, then possibly. But I know Alex well enough to know that wouldn't happen.
You can't spend this on Papa. Thank you for
I'm
the
not
199.
spending this on Papa. I have owned up. All I'm saying is Papa's manipulation tactics are that's all I'm saying. I'm not spending nothing. I have owned up to making the call. I have owned up to. I have no reason to say anything. I didn't have to say anything.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
I've never denied it.
You can go ahead with your explaining. I'm sorry. I'm just like
you're okay. I'm answering. I have nothing against answering questions.
So what?
Go ahead.
I was going to ask about the what is it? The person that donated 17. How much was it to?
I will get into that one. Yes, I will. Yes, that will. I have plenty of screenshots to know that that there is quite a bit of money that I never kept a dime, and I'm going to stick to that. And I have screenshots to show thousands of dollars, possibly more than 17,000 that he claims. But he also claims that PHI and CPP WV also took the 17,000 that ruined his business. That's on him. But I have screenshots for every single Cash App I've ever sent out, and I have screenshots for every single DoorDash that I sent. Anytime somebody sent anything for coffee, I have all of those screenshots that can back up exactly where all of that money went. But that's 75 screenshots that we have.
Big O asks, why have you been striking other people's channels?
I didn't strike channels. Actually, it was kind of a joke. And obviously not a joke in that way. When it pops up, I don't know if anyone's ever gone through to click those settings, but when it actually pops up, it gives you two options, and they're not very clear. I was under the assumption that if they remove the content, it wouldn't get a strike. That was my perception. I honestly didn't know that it was going to. But it's not very clear. It's not very clearly labeled. If you go in there in the two settings, they give you two options, and it's not very clearly labeled. But here, this is where Papa says we need to draft the NDA. And then SJ says use ChatGPT. So that's where that is. And then Papa, we're going to hell for lying. And then James, we told her that James was the lawyer to get her to sign it. But they all signed it. But yet I have Mel's. Papa somehow deleted his from the chat, which is kind of funny. I do have his saved as well. But he deleted his from the chat. So here's where one of Papa's rampages. So he had just left the server. So I said, what happens? This is I am the green, and he is the other one. And this is where he is getting his way because I wouldn't kick Bill from the server.
Let's see. Jersey said scumbag trying to get a great person killed. I have to say that. Okay. Thank you for the 20. Thank you, Still Dome, for the 5 gifted memberships. 199. Which what Ladaboo you talking about? Talking to what? Which Laboo you talking to prison? You taken to prison? Oh my God! I can't. You've got me nervous. Which Laboo you taken to prison?
Whoever you would like.
Then I also have, and let me get to these real quick. Apologies don't need to go anywhere. It's I'm sorry, Alex. It's over with you. Don't with you over with. You won't publicly talk to Alex because you know he won't tolerate your BS.
I guess.
And then one more.
But this is here where Papa, as he claimed that SJ was his daughter, But here he texted somebody. I don't know who he texted. This was a screenshot that was supplied to me. And this is Papa Duke texting somebody. I don't know this number. And sorry if I doxed you. I didn't have time to. I don't know whose number that is. I'll just put it that way. But this is where Papa messaged somebody trying to get SJ kicked out of WAP.
Now, how could she message somebody to get, what'd you say, SJ kicked out of WAP when
Papa? This is what Papa did. If people didn't, he didn't like, he would act this way. This is just what Papa does to get his attention. But this is just a screenshot. I don't have an Android, so this isn't a screenshot for me. But this is him saying Papa Duke. But this is just what he would do.
What was the end game? Why she called? She hasn't answered it yet. So, what was the end game in you calling the 911 or the non-emergency or whatever number you called?
I wanted to make sure that the whole reason for calling was I was worried. We had chats with this predator. And I can get those together. Obviously, I'm not going to do it right this second, but I can at a future date get them together. We have chats with that predator that were pretty violent and detailed of what he would do if somebody appeared. So when hearing he had a weapon on him, it kind of got a panic. This was a predator that was unstable. I'm granted they all are unstable in a way, but this one we were worried about, and it wasn't to swat him, or as everyone wants to put it. I was generally worried. I don't know why Papa called, but I never denied calling.
No, you have admitted to it, so the calling.
Right, and I said the same thing to the cops that I spoke with as well. I have, like I said, I have been in contact with the police department here and there.
Do you think that Papa Duke should be? Did you think Papa Duke and who else was inside the?
I think everybody should be blamed for the same aspect. Yes, I do, 100%. I think everybody should be held accountable in the same way. I will take whatever happens, and I'm fine with that. I told the cops, but it wasn't just me there. It was not just me, and everybody. People can say what they want and point fingers. Oh, Steph orchestrated it, but in all these chats, you can see it's usually Papa. That's the angry one, and that's what Papa did. He would leave. He would like here. He was pissed off again because I did a phone call. Heaven forbid I did a phone call that he wasn't a part of. So then he was leaving. But I do think that Mel and Papa, and even Kat, but Kat was on her way to work. She was in the VC, yes, but she was on her way to work. I think everybody in that call, everyone that knew about it, yes, they should be held accountable.
Do you think they was like? Obviously you can hear Kathy laughing.
That's not Kathy. That's actually Melissa.
Melissa, that was laughing.
That's Melissa. That's laughing. It wasn't Kathy.
I did a video a few days ago, and it sounded just like it was Kathy.
No, that's Melissa. Melissa has a higher pitch laugh.
Well, was anybody else in there laughing that he got taken down like he did?
Papa and Mel, but that was it.
You didn't laugh at all?
No, I didn't laugh. I didn't find it funny. I was actually worried because I did not know that they were going to come like that, and I actually was worried for him.
So why didn't you come forward?
Because I was how if we're being threatened every single day, every day, make sure you don't say things, don't do this, don't do that. I have PTSD. I don't do well with people screaming and yelling. I don't do well with loud voices. And Papa would use that to his advantage. So would Tom B.
And Tom B. Wow. So.
But again, it's not Tommy. It's Tommy. It's not Tommy. I have nothing negative to say about Tommy. I'm referring to Tom B. I want to just make sure that's very clarified.
Mm-hmm.
I did not have very many conversations with Tommy. Yes, I have a long history with Tommy, but once Papa stepped in and said that he was taking over talking to catchers, all of that went to Papa.
I got a $9.99. Thought you were owning up. You sure haven't taken any personal responsibility. You keep saying Papa Duke this and Papa Duke that. You weren't worried about Alex. You were jealous and pissed. Quit lying.
I guess if you were saying, but I have stated I made the call. I guess that is me saying I made the call. I did.
Okay, and another one. Can we use her as a live decoy and let the pred? Oh God, let take her. Come on, Devin. Cody says these people. She keeps changing the subject to Papa Duke. Sure, she's a scumbag.
I'm going through the screenshots that I have on my screen.
Yeah, I'm just reading this super chat.
I know. I'm just responding. I'm just reading what's on my screen at the moment.
Okay. Hang on. She's doing this because she knows if the majority of the blame is on another person, then she might not get off with a misdemeanor instead of a felony.
No, I've already spoken to the cop, and the worst case scenario, it's a misdemeanor.
Why did you say Alex had a gun when he clearly didn't?
I didn't. It's not. I had a mix up between the two. I didn't say. I couldn't because I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't know who was wearing what. I wasn't watching the catch. I didn't know. I couldn't remember who was wearing what. I wasn't saying Alex had it. That's why I corrected myself in that call. You can hear me where I correct myself.
Would you be okay if I played the video or the SWAT call?
I don't see the reason for it. Everyone has already heard it.
Yeah, they have, but I don't think like your memory is very good because from when during the SWAT call, it was like, or the call or whatever however you want to word it, it was saying that he was waving the gun around and put it in his left pocket.
Because that's what was being told to me in my earpiece.
Who was talking to you in your earpiece?
Mel and Papa.
They both was saying, "Hey, tell him he's got this," or
no, they were. I believe they were transcribing what was happening on the catch, which is what we would do for every single call that we ever had.
See, that's I don't know. I mean, for me, that is like very hard for me to believe in some ways because if I was I would be wanting to know what was like if I was going to call cops. I would be watching the screen and saying, "Hey, this is what's happening," not have somebody else relay me secondhand information.
No, because you trust your team. At that point in time, you're supposed to be able to trust your team.
At what a part here is how she knew who the pred was because it was not known from the stream. It was because they were decoying him too. Would you also decoying the guy
Yes, we did have him. Yes, we did have him. Which is how we had chats with him. Yes, I did state that.
Do you have anything else like you want to put up on screen and go through?
I have a bunch that I could, but I just really don't see the point of it. People really are gonna believe what they want to believe, and and I also yes, I have an attorney. Yes, I see that question in chat. Yes. But people are going to believe what they want. People, again, I didn't have to come up here. But I will definitely supply you with the other screenshots, and you can do what you want with them.
Yeah, it's just, I do want to, say thank you for coming up here and letting your side come out because, all we've heard was Papa's side.
That's fine. And people take what they want. Again, I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for anyone to believe me. I really don't care anymore. But I'm going to go ahead and pop off, and I will definitely supply you the chats.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, definitely send them to me, and I'll get out what I can. And I do appreciate you coming up here and telling your side. It's
okay.
Like I've always said, I'm the PP mascot, so I will always take predator poacher side.
I did. Well, I'm not. I knew that. But all right. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming up here. We got to do it again. Oh, damn. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So that was freaking crazy. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to play the calls. That's a hard situation, man. You know, let's say I'm going to play the calls and I also need to like go pee. Hang on. Okay. Let me pull this down. Actually, let me leave this up. Damn. She didn't want to come up here, but she had to try and save face for law enforcement on this. Damn, you're right, Cody. Let me rewind this and play this back. And
Sparta Police Department, this is Brooke.
Hi, I'm calling to report.
I'll be right back. I have
think
to go like
police
I'll be right
presence
back.
over. I'm watching a live stream of a guy who is confronting, I guess, a suspected child predator. But the guy is saying he's going to kill himself with a knife on the live stream, and he put the address out there.
All right, what address? Is the individual there? Like the male that's confronting?
Yeah, it's being live streamed on Predator Poachers. Yeah, like they said the name, and then the other dude's name Predator Poachers. It's being live streamed on Rumble.
It's okay. So it's like live currently.
Live, yeah. And the guy just admitted that if the cops show up, he'll kill himself. And then he said he'll use a knife, and then his mom will come out and kill him. Like he told his mom to come out and kill me. Don't let them take me. Normally I don't ever call. I just watch, but I don't want to watch him kill himself on the live.
And he said if police show up, then he's going to kill himself with a knife.
But, yeah. And the one guy standing there with a bunch of papers, and they're standing in front of a trailer. There's a black truck on the view. The guy that said it was a knife is wearing a black sweater and looks like pajama pants and like a camo hat, and he's got a long beard.
Okay. All right, and then what's the name of the suspect?
They said his name was...
Okay. Let me 1 second here.
I'm putting the link out for Papa
What was
Duke.
your first name?
Theirs is or mine.
Sorry, say it again.
Their name is on Predator Poachers. Or did you ask for mine?
Yours.
Oh.
All right, and then this number that you're calling from, is this a good number?
Yes, that's my personal number, yeah.
Okay, all right, and then what site is this being posted on?
Rumble. It's a member only. It's like a private people, but there's like 4,000 people. There's like 4,000 people on here watching.
Okay. All right. All right, we will get someone out there. And do you know like how old the individual looks that's there?
Maybe in his late 20s, maybe.
What's going on, Ron? Is that you?
Yeah. Am I here?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish playing this. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I think you should. Do that definitely.
Okay. White, black, Hispanic, Asian.
White.
What's the Rumble username?
Predator Poachers.
Okay, Predator Poachers.
The guy that runs the channel.
Okay. Okay, predator. Sorry, spell what was the word after the predator?
Poachers. Poachers. Poachers.
Okay. Okay.
Looks like in the chat a lot of people are going to be calling you guys. So I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
looks like we just got the second call for this. Okay.
Yeah, because his last live that he was on in a different state, the guy actually killed himself. So that's why I figured I would call, because I didn't want it to happen again. Like the guy actually went inside with a gun on his last live.
Okay. All right, we are getting help started out there, okay?
Thank you so much.
Great.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Sparta Police Dispatch, this is Greg.
Yes, sir. I'm watching a current predator confrontation, and the gentleman said that if the police come, he's going to either kill himself or have his mom kill him. So I was calling out of concern.
You're watching a what? I'm sorry, sir.
A predator confrontation. A group named Predator Poachers is there in Sparta, talking to, I think his name. I guess, I don't know. I'm just watching this live, and the guy said that he's going to kill himself if the
To be
cops
fair,
come
I
or have
can't
his
spell
mom kill him.
poachers either. So
What media are you watching this on?
I'm kidding. I'm just joking.
It's on Rumble.
I don't know what that one is. All right. And what is the name of the people that you say are there?
Predator Poachers.
Okay. And it's Sparta, Michigan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And did it give an address or anything?
Let's see. It's a trailer at. I think he said. The number might be off, but I remember it's.
Okay.
They're standing out front of this trailer that I'm watching.
All right. Can you give me vehicle descriptions or anything like that?
Let's see. I see a black pickup truck. It looks like a van.
You're welcome to come up
and
here
the trailer is
too.
tan with like a red or dark red trim.
Just a second here. I think. Actually, my partner must have one of the guys on the phone. Oh yeah, my partner's got one of the people making the video on the phone apparently. So, all right.
Okay.
We're going to be on our way up there. Thanks, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Rockford Dispatch.
Hi, it's Kent County. Can you join us for a suicide threat in Kennedy Stage, please?
Sure. Where are we going? What lot number? All right. What do you have there?
Honestly, it's a male. It looks like it was on a live stream. Just threatening suicide.
All right. Okay. All right. We'll head over. The 3. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Sparta Police. This is Carrie.
Hi, I'm watching a live stream, and the guy has a gun, and they're threatening to kill each other.
Where at? You know who these people are?
It's a live stream on Rumble.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the guy just went inside the trailer and grabbed a gun, and he's saying like suicide comment.
Okay.
Yo,
Did you see a gun at all?
Yeah, the guy in the gray has the gun, the gray shirt with the black shorts. He put it back in his shorts for right now, but he keeps pulling it out. It's
What
the guy
side?
in the black sweater. I'm sorry, what?
What side? What pocket?
I think it's the left. Yeah, it would be the left.
And the other male went inside to get a gun?
No, the other one is saying that he's going to kill himself.
In the black shirt?
And then they keep in the black sweater. and they're talking about child pornography. I guess the one in the gray shirt has images of the child pornography for the guy in the black sweater, or the guy in the black sweater. I can't quite understand what but they're just talking about child pornography.
Okay. Can you see right now?
Yeah, I can. It's on the stream right now. They're just yelling at each other at the moment.
It's just the two people, right?
Yeah, but there's a camera guy as well. And it looks like the
Camera where?
camera guy's in a car because you could see like the rear view mirror. Looks like there's a car either in the driveway that's videoing them.
Okay, so there's somebody in the car that's videoing it, and then there's two people outside.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're both outside yelling, right? Still?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to keep you on the line. They're on the way over there. Is
Oh,
that
the
okay?
guy in the black has the knife. The guy in the black has the knife. The guy in the black has the knife.
Okay.
The guy in the black sweater.
Okay. Is he threatening to use it, or what is he?
He's threatening for suicide.
Oh, okay.
This guy on his previous stream, he goes around and he had some guy shot himself with a shotgun before on a previous, like he catches predators. And he had one, I believe it was in like Tennessee, that shot himself.
Okay.
There's a lot of news articles on it. Like if you Google like predator poachers, the guy kills himself, you'll see it just happened.
Okay. So that's what he does, is just go around confronting.
Yeah,
predators?
he does like that how to catch a predator thing. But he doesn't turn his evidence stuff in. Like there's a lot of bad things about him that he doesn't turn in, like a lot of like information and stuff. And then he uses it to like bribe the guy for money after, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And that's why the guy killed himself, I guess.
All right.
All right, he put the knife on the black truck, just sitting on the bed.
Okay. So the male put the knife where? In the back of the truck?
It's on the bed of the truck, like the gate, where the gate is. It's like on the edge.
Okay. Do you know if there's a time delay at all?
I don't know how Rumble works.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a time delay. I think it could go off of internet connection. I'm not sure. It says live.
Okay.
And you can see everyone chatting on the side, but they're all encouraging, like, but you have to be paid to see because he's behind, like, some of their stuff he puts on free, but then a lot of the stuff you have to pay for. And this is, like, the ones where he thinks that they're going to.
Hold up, let me say this. If anybody's in here doxing, man, that's some bullshit. And if somebody doxes, definitely ban their asses. This is not about doxing, all the drama bullshit. This is about getting the information out about these swats and who I was connected and shit like that. This isn't about freaking, doxing people, man. That's some bullshit. I'm just wanted to say that.
Going to kill themselves, he makes you pay for them.
Okay.
This guy's horrible.
Yeah.
What's going on now?
They're just talking. They're no longer yelling. They're just talking. But they're looking around at the moment. Oh, I think the cops just arrived.
Okay.
Oh, they got on the ground.
They're on the ground?
Yeah, I think oh yeah, there's a cop. I see the cop there.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'm going to drop the link. I know they said Tom B is here, and he's welcome to come up, man, and tell his side. You know, we've heard from Poopy Dookie side. We've heard from freaking Steph's side, and they're both. You can tell they're both full of shit. So, I mean, if you want to come up and tell your side, Tom B, man, I'm not I'm not going to get up here and cuss at you and stuff like that, man. But you're welcome to come up here and tell your side. I mean, I'm not the one. No, I'm not the one to judge you in this, man. I'm just here to let your side come out. So you're welcome to come up here to tell your side. So what's going on, Ryan?
So I don't know. I don't know. There's certain questions I think should be asked to Steph. The pred didn't say anything about suicide, and the pred didn't say anything about to do with guns. So why did she say that one of them was committing suicide? Why did she say one of them was having a gun? Why did she talk in her decoy voice? And she said that wasn't her intention, but then when they were getting on the ground, she said, "Thank God." So, yeah, it looks terrible. And Papa Duke worse than not I guess trying to just correct it, but then not telling anyone he was directly a part of it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't even understand why she would even come up to to say whatever she was saying, but I don't see any answers to those questions, and those that's crazy. That was pure intention to when you say that someone has a gun and they're gonna kill themselves, that is direct intent to harm someone. That's just what that is. That's bullshit, bro.
I will say this, and I want to say that it is bullshit, and I wanted to say this about to Tom B. It's I think he's there's no better way than telling people with your voice that, hey, I wasn't in the voice chat and whatever, because when you're in chat, people be like, oh, he's just a liar. Come up and tell him, man. I mean, I'm not going to attack you in no way. I'm the neutral person in this, and I'm for predator poachers all the way. So I'm not gonna. So you're welcome to come up here, Tom B, or anybody, or Papa Duke. So
yeah, he actually came to me and said that he was innocent and everything. So we should be able to say that to you. I don't see what the difference is.
I don't think it's so much to me as it is to the community. Does that make sense, Ron?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, why should there be a difference? I think if you're innocent of something, that you should. Yeah, you should. Why not clear it? Why not let the entire community know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I get that.
Because I'm kind of just coming in onto this, and I only clicked the link because it was there. But
old habits die hard, don't they, Ron?
Yeah, it's just. So what was his thing? Was he in the video, the voice chat?
Hang on, let's see. So Tom B. So okay, how's it going, Tom B?
It's going.
And I hope I'm not accusing you of this. I'm basically saying that Steph has accused you of being there.
Okay, so let me ask you this: is Ryan still up here?
Yeah.
I am still up here. Yeah.
Ryan, you did get a Steph text, did you not?
Oh yeah.
Can you read it, please?
Literally because I'm on my phone. I don't think I can because I'm on my phone. I could try.
All right, so What did it say though?
Which one? There was quite a bit.
So she texted originally that we were all in the room. Then she texted we were not, if I'm not mistaken.
She texted me, I believe in the chat I had with her, it said that there was 5 people inside the room, and she implicated you, Mortal, and then she also implicated who else? Recon, the Milkman or something, Papa Duke, and Mel and SJ. I think I'm not good at math.
I did remember she mentioned Mel. I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, so originally that was the original message that you got, right, Ryan? Then when we talked, me and you texted her with a specific question. Was Tom B, Mortal, were they in the room? And did she answer that?
Yeah, and she said, she said no.
Right. So if she said no, and I have messages that in December where she's saying we were talking about the swatting, not that she did it, but that it happened. I have a direct message from her saying someone said he had a gun. And I will gladly provide that to any of you who DM me. Nobody from CPP knew anything about this. And as soon as we found out about it, we severed ties and advised to report to the police. And guess what happened? We severed ties and they reported to the police.
But
what was Papa Duke in the server 4 days later after the PHI stream?
Papa Duke is probably still in the server.
So what is the time frame? What is the time frame of you knowing and them cutting ties?
The day that we found out about it was the day that CPP was removed from WAP's name.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact date. I'm sorry. It was within the last month or two. A couple of days before the
why would Papa Duke?
Let me
why
finish.
would Papa Duke? Why would Papa Duke be in? Why would Papa Duke still be in the server?
Ryan, can you let me finish?
Let him
Ryan,
finish,
let me finish. Papa Duke was still in the server because Papa Duke spoke to us and said that he tried to rectify the situation by saying, and this has all come out. This is all on PCI's or PHI's panel, and I believe it was also on yours, Ryan. I could be wrong though. Papa Duke came out and told us, and we believed, once again, and we're idiots for believing, that's the only thing that we're guilty of. I can't see the chat, by the way, so I'm not answering any chat questions, but I am saying this. We didn't know that Papa Duke did what he did. And I don't know if Papa Duke misremembered. I don't know what it was, but Papa Duke definitely did not tell us that he called in and basically swatted a second time. That was not the intention.
You think Papa Duke misremembered it?
I don't know what Papa Duke's goal was. You'd have to ask Papa Duke.
No, but you can use your brain. Did you hear that call?
Ryan, you can use your brain. Did you come out?
Papa Duke?
Ryan, did you come out? Ryan,
y'all wait. Don't be so confrontational with each other, man. This is the short.
I'm not being confrontational at all.
I'm not talking to you, Tom. I'm talking about let him tell his side, Ryan. Man, that's all I'm asking.
Ryan,
actually, yeah.
Your original panel that you came out with implicated people wrongfully. And you guys are sitting here calling Steph a liar, calling her deceitful. She's definitely deflecting.
She is.
She's doing so let me finish, please. So after all of those things, you're going to turn around and implicate people based on a liar's text message to you. She's saying that she's got proof. I don't know. Did she show any proof earlier in the stream? Because I only got notified that the stream was happening and my name is coming up yet again. And Tommy's name is coming up. And there's a whole host of names. The problem is none of us knew about it. As soon as we did, we removed ourselves from the situation and advised them to call the police. And they did.
There's
I don't understand
in what you're saying.
Where? Where is there a discrepancy, Ryan? Because and where are you getting your information from?
I'm based on the call that there's no way that Papa Duke was just misremembering it, and also even at that time,
Ask Papa Duke.
Papa Duke.
He was the one.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Then Ryan, then you don't need to ask me. I can't tell you what Papa Duke was doing or thinking.
I'm telling you that you have major discrepancies in what you're saying.
What are the discrepancies in what I'm saying? One. Just
saying,
name one.
I already did. By saying that maybe he misremembered it, but then even at that time, beyond that, he would have known about the swatting and did nothing. And he was still on the server. Why was he in the server? Why was he in the server?
Once again, we found out about it. We removed ourselves from the situation and advised them to call the police. What else should I have done?
But did you
what
still
else
say
should I have done, Ryan? What else should I have done?
I mean, I'm just saying there's major discrepancies.
What else would you have done?
Well, that's the thing.
I wouldn't. I'll say what I would have done. If I found any whiff of anything like that, I would have went to the police. I would have removed Papa Duke from the server.
Ryan,
as soon as that
let me ask you a question.
I would have conducted myself at a way higher moral level than you.
Really? A higher moral level than me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You're the guy that just came out and started with your information based on a liar who is the actual swatter. You're the guy that came out in a community and said, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and throw out 7 or 8 names and hope for the best." Oh, and was that call found to be true?
Hang on, Tom B. I will say that the information is coming from a liar. She sat up here and so said how many lies, but where does the lies end and the truth begins? I mean, she's
not even done yet. There are other people talking to police departments, and there are more reports that are going to come out. And if you feel like you're in the community, Ryan, to make sure that all the truth gets out there.
When you said that he should have went to the police.
And let me fucking finish.
What more would he have done?
Let me finish.
Yeah, you can't let me finish. I'm calling you out.
Dude, you're not calling me out. I am not worried about you.
I am. You're full of shit.
No, you're not. Let me ask you a question. Did you report on the fact that she stole money?
I only found out about that.
Did you report about it though?
Yes.
Did you report about it though?
Report about it? Like stealing money?
Did you come out in the community since you want to be on the higher moral ground? Did you come out?
That's someone using someone for money. That's not even a crime. Swatting is a crime. Why don't you look that up? You have no idea what you're talking about. You have like room temperature IQ.
Please, room temperature IQ.
And also, why?
Ryan, I'm the guy that helped you find people that you couldn't find.
You should never help anyone doing with anything predator catcher related.
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't. You won't have that problem anymore.
Hold up, Tom B. Y'all don't disrespect each other, man. Like saying stupid shit.
I'm not disrespecting anybody.
And that goes, I'm just saying, it's go ahead.
I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm sitting up here and I'm
telling it
like it is.
I have one question. When you said they should go to the police, why? Based on what? Why?
Because it was swatting. It is illegal.
So you knew.
Then, as soon as I was told about it, that's when we dropped CPP's name off of WAP and advised them to go to the police. What else would you like me to do?
I rest my case.
What else would you rest?
I rest what my case.
Steph swatted Alex. We found out a month or 2 ago. Whenever everybody else in the community found out about it, we found out about it 3 days beforehand and advised them to go to the police. That's when it came out.
Wow, that's amazing. And why was he still on the server for all that time?
Did you call the police, Brian? Did you call the police, Brian?
Why would I call the police? I didn't have anything to do with it.
Why should I call the police? Why should I call the police?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because
you don't know
that connected
because
to WAP. Oh, that, bro. You actually, it's from
we
Temp Track
weren't.
too, bro.
Okay,
We
let me
weren't
say this.
connected to
Let me
WAP
say this.
anymore. You're a moron, dude.
Okay, I got a donation. I got to read these, man. I mean, no disrespect, but all I know is that these false reportings and arguments makes legit predator catchers look bad, which is true, man. Yo, I hope
I
everyone
agree.
involved are changed, especially these weirdo talking. But I can agree
No,
with that, man. You know, it's we're all supposed to be a community, and there's a big divide right now in both sides. In the CPP side and the predator poacher side, that splits the community right in half, man. And if we get get down to the truth and weed out the bad apples, dude.
Look, we are doing our best to get rid of bad apples. We are moving forward in CPP, and you know what? I have nothing against Alex at all, and I don't think Tommy talks shit about Alex either.
it's not about
So
that.
you know what, Ryan? Shut up, dude. You just have nothing to say that's has any bearing on anything.
Yeah,
Really?
sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no one
So
should ever have your help on predator catching related stuff. Like yeah.
dude, what sense did that even make? What did you just say?
Why was Papa Duke still in the server? There's so
Dude,
many things. You
what?
just said that Papa Duke may have
Because once
misremembered
again,
when he was clearly swatting.
Ryan, when did you find out for sure that Papa Duke was involved in the swatting?
When I woke up
When he
the
made the
morning,
phone call. When
when I
he made
woke
the
up,
phone call.
I'm trying. No, when I woke up from the PHI live the next morning, because I went to sleep
Yep.
right after.
Yep.
That's when I found out about the phone call. But then we found out the phone call. Not only did he know about it, but he was actually complicit.
No, we didn't know that.
So this is another question that's actually ran through my mind. Is Mel still with CPP?
As of right now, yeah, because there's no proof that Mel is not involved or is involved. I'm sorry.
Okay. Y'all can go back to arguing now.
Is there any proof that Mel was actually involved, or are we going based on
a liar?
Steph's word?
I get that. I mean, it's just
that's the whole problem here is when you fall back on a liar, a known liar's word. How do you actually move forward with that? How do you move forward? Do you move forward and say, you know what? Screw this person that's been decoying for years and doing a good job? Or do you say, hey, you know what? Let's give the benefit of the doubt until we know proof. And the community, most of the people and I'm noticing this, sorry, Short Bus, but most of the people in this chat were all people who stuck up for other people in this community, and they were found guilty. And once they were found guilty, then some of them were like, yeah, you know what? I was wrong on that one. So we're not given that same opportunity. We're not given that. Or do we say, screw it, we're going to cut that off. We're going to get rid of that person. And then we find out that the person was not complicit. So once you find out if the person's complicit, then yes, you sever yourself.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain it to me. I'm Short Bus for a reason, man.
I'm actually gonna let him just hang himself. I'll leave you two together.
I don't know.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, I'm gonna hang myself.
Oh no, I don't believe that. So, but how do you accept the fact that Melissa stood up for Steph and helped censor the truth in WAP channel to help protect Steph?
I personally don't believe that she was involved. I don't believe that SJ is involved. I don't hear their voices on the calls. That doesn't mean that they weren't. It just means as of right now, there's no proof. Now, do I go on the word of the liar saying that they were there? Do I go on their word? You know what? It's a little bit of a sticky wicket to figure out who's involved and who's not at this point. I can tell you that once we found out about it, we removed ourselves from the situation.
So when Papa came forward with also, I guess with who all when the WAP breakup happened, who all come to your team to work is what I was kind of wondered at least to CPP to work. Who would it be? A male? Does Recon Man work with you all now, Milkman or whatever?
He's there. He's there.
And then also Papa Duke or
Recon Man was involved because Steph was basically bilking him out of thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So was he there at that time? According to him, no, and I've never known him to lie. Steph, on the other hand, it's been very apparent that she's lied repeatedly.
Do you know if the voice is Kathy's laugh?
I don't know because I wasn't there.
I mean, like in the video I had played, do you know if that's Kathy's laugh in that video?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. And I would love to know the answer, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that we will ever know. The only person to ask would be somebody that was in that room.
And the only people
I was not
in the room is Papa Duke, who is a known liar in some ways, and then also with Steph, that's a liar, and I mean she was just up here and lying some. It's just a really
Steph's
really
lied about so many things, and they've come to light because of the fact that some of her lies came to light. So once some come to light, you start questioning other things. You start looking deeper into it. Like there was donations that she just kept that were supposed to be going to other people.
Wow.
And that's proven in Cash App, and maybe is most likely going to be turned over to police as well.
I do have other people that have came forward to me and showed me that they had fund. I don't want to say no names of the person, but they had showed me receipts that they were sending these people, this WAP team, so much money, and I just feel like they really used her or him or whoever it was to a point, man. It's just it's really a sad situation, and then for them to go in and do this call and Alex get swatted like this. CPP worked with Steph. Okay, CPP worked with Steph on more than one occasion. Why didn't you learn your lesson the first time? You there, Tom? I'll drop the link for whoever wants to.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. I just.
I'm sorry. I missed what you said.
Let me go find the comment back. Okay, right here. CPP worked with Steph on more than one occasion and didn't learn their lesson. Why didn't you learn your lesson the first time, basically?
I don't know what happened with the first time, if it's the original allegations of her swatting or calling the pred. I wasn't here for that. I'm here now. I'm telling you that I reviewed the cases that were given to me. There were some that we didn't even take. So we took cases that were good cases, and I would suspect that any catcher would take a good case if it was handed to them.
Coming laundering money through the Caribbeans to what the hell, still done? What the hell?
Yeah, dude. There's some wild accusations that are not. They're not even. You know what? Look, it boils down to this. As soon as we found out what was going on, we removed ourselves from the situation. Okay. This has nothing to do with anything 501c3. It has nothing to do with any of that either. It has everything to do with the fact that we are doing what's right and what's moral and ethical. So we removed ourselves from the situation, and that's all we can do. And that's all anybody else would be expected to do in this community. But somehow CPP is always held to that ridiculously high standard that is impossible to attain. So we're trying to do what we can do to remove ourselves from a situation that we had nothing at all to do with. And Short Bus, I will gladly, if you reach out to me in Discord, I will gladly show you the text message exactly what I'm talking about.
You all kick me from your Discord. You'll have to like renege on
Yeah,
that.
but you can still friend me, right?
Yeah, I can do that.
So
Man,
you can do that.
Really love to see those receipts, man, because anything you put out is clear in your name.
Dude, my name is clear. As far as I'm concerned, my name's clear. I don't care, and it's gonna sound rude to your people here. I don't really care what they think about me because I'm gonna go to bed tonight and sleep like a baby because what I'm doing is right. I'm catching pedophiles, and I do the right thing every day. So you know what? I don't really care what some of the people in your chat are thinking about me. All right.
I think a lot of people in my chat are more leaning toward the predator poacher side. I mean,
and that's fine.
Yeah.
Look, everybody's got their favorite catcher. I get it. But you know what, though? I will say this. In my mind, and in Tommy's mind, and in our team's mind, look, we may not always agree with another catcher, but we're not bashing other catchers. Have you ever heard me bash Alex?
I haven't really heard you much on a live anyway. So, I mean, I'm just, or I've not really saw you in chat bashing, but I mean, that's...
I don't bash another catcher unless the catcher is wrong. And in this instance, we have a team that did the wrong thing. We separated ourselves. We did what we should have done. And had it been Alex in our situation and he separated himself, I don't think that we would have this conversation. But I will say this. You know what? Let Alex do what he does, man. He's catching preds. He's doing the right thing. And you know what? We just want the same opportunity. So let us do what we do.
I do have a question. Like, I mean, I know you've probably heard this question 100 times, but like, I mean, I've always, and I don't know the full, like, how many convictions do you think CPP has, in your opinion? I've always wondered that, and I've never really got a straight answer since you're up here, man. If you have an answer.
Yeah. So if you look on our website, there's a good list on there. It's over 50. There's probably closer to 75 to 100, but you know, it's expensive to go back through that. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot of work when you're doing 3 to 4 catches a week to be able to get that information. That falls to a back burner. I'm not going to let a predator walk so that I can go do homework to find out if another predator was convicted. And by the way, just so that you know, we're working on that every day. We went out and had a bunch of meetings last week, and we have a lot of very important meetings coming up, and you'll start seeing that there are going to be changes, you know, and we're doing the right thing. And I hope at some point that all the catchers can do the right thing. I hope that at some point, all the catchers, we can all get on the same page and just move forward.
That would be nice, man. But I mean, the vision, like, I mean, just it comes down to WAP was in with CPP during this swatting, man, and that really, and honestly, man, that like opened Alex back up to attacking, you know, CPP because they would
right. But look, I will say this: in the beginning, I could understand why somebody would jump to that conclusion. As the evidence is coming out, you're starting to realize, and everybody should be starting to realize, you know, it's almost like a derangement syndrome. And I, out of respect to you, I won't put out what type of derangement syndrome. But there are people that no matter what we do in CPP, they're not going to like us.
Yeah,
we're doing the same thing that Alex is doing, you know, maybe a little bit differently here and there, but the end result is the same. Everybody wants convicted pedophiles.
Exactly. Well,
and
you know, if it was up to me,
that's what we're trying to do.
If it was up to me, Tom, and I'm just going to be straight honest, I'd like, I'd rather have them like off, if you know what I'm saying, instead of just being, convicted. But I mean, go ahead. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, look, we're trying to do the right thing, and when everybody came out with this information, there were people who didn't like CPP to begin with. Those people jumped on a bandwagon and said, "Oh, everybody knew, everybody knew." Let me ask you a question. The more that you're doing your research, did anybody from CPP really know?
That the CPP? No, because you'd already basically kicked me out of your community. So the only
But what I'm
community
saying is about the swatting.
about the swatting, the only thing.
Did we know?
That I don't know, man. I don't know what else happens on your side. I can only go off what you say and what your receipts show.
Well, my receipt, I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's a text message from Steph on 12/19, which was a month and a half almost after the actual swatting, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says, yeah, somebody said they had a gun.
Yeah.
So, like, why would she text me that if I was in the room and listening to that phone call?
That is like a very great question. I mean,
because I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you ask Ryan again while I'm not up there, because Ryan's up there trying to get his, his status in the community. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask Ryan, because I asked him and he didn't want to answer the question at first, because initially on his little panel, he put out misinformation. And then I said, Ryan, I want you to do me a favor. And I was on with him. I said, text Steph right now and ask her if anybody from CPP was involved. And I don't remember the exact wording. It may have been Tom B, but I'm telling you that nobody from CPP was involved. But he texted her, whatever he texted her, she came back with, no, they weren't there.
Then, and also, I mean, that, like, why did Papa Duke say you were? I mean, that Sam Squanch was asking that.
I'm sorry. What was that? I didn't hear you.
Then why did Papa Duke say you were there?
Papa Duke never said that I was there.
I mean, I'm just asking the questions from the chat. So
Papa Duke never said I was there, but you can go back and if you can find that, I'll gladly bring that up with Papa Duke.
Mm-hmm. So I guess let's see. Hang on, let me drop the link. Make sure Mel don't want to come up, or because it's just really like a dividing situation, because I do think that CPP and WAP joined together, man, and that really hurt the community and made that split bigger. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but I also understand that had Steph been bringing those catches to Alex, would he have taken them?
Would Alex have taken them?
Yeah.
If Steph would have brought them?
Yes.
That I can't answer for Alex, man. That's the thing. I can't.
Well, did he not work with her?
At one point, but after I think.
Right. So that's the same scenario. So for whatever reason, he found out what he found out and he severed ties with her. We did the same thing. We're asking, okay, you to do your homework before coming back and saying that we were implicit or complicit in this. We were not complicit in this. All right. And
which
there's
I never did say. I mean,
no, I'm not saying you did. I'm not saying you did. To be fair, I don't think that you've said that at all. But what I am saying is that there are some in the community that came out and immediately jumped to CPP was involved because Steph said so. Steph is a lying bag of crap.
So then why did you all work with, I mean, how long did it take for you all to really understand that she is like that?
To that extent, it took until we found out that she swatted. Look, there's no way that any catcher is going to be involved with somebody who swats, even another catcher.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not going to happen. And as soon as it came out, we severed ties. Mm. And let me ask you, do you know why Alex severed ties?
How come?
No, I'm asking. Do you? Yeah, because you're friends with Alex, right?
Yeah, I'm more leaning toward the
okay. And that's your decision. I get it. And I'm not knocking Alex, by the way.
So
I'm
what I've
asking a
heard
question.
is, so what I've heard from why he severed ties was because of the how do you say it? She, like the Hawaii catch, I forget the guy's name. She warned the predator. She's a
Right.
petal protector, and that's why he cut ties, man. And
Okay.
did you all know about that situation when he
no,
went back to work
look,
with her?
that was all before my time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did I know? I mean, there was rumblings that something along those lines had happened, but once again, she said, "Oh, well, I've never done that. I would never do that." I looked at the cases, and I'm sure that Alex would agree. If Alex got a case handed to him and the case looked solid, he would go catch that pred.
Mm-hmm. So do
And
you
that's
also? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry interrupting, man.
no, and that's no, not at all. It's dude. It's I can't see you. You can't see me. I get it. It's look. We're doing the same thing as Alex is doing. All right. We removed ourselves from a situation that was a bad situation, and once again, look, we're done. We're moving forward. We're still catching preds. We're still catching bad guys. We're going to the police. We're turning over our evidence, contrary to everybody's popular belief. But the evidence gets turned in every time. Once that happens, that's out of our hands.
Mm-hmm.
That goes to the police department. The police department hands it to a detective. The detective makes a decision, and that decision is, I'm going to hand it to the DA. The DA makes a decision. We are not responsible for that.
So how good of a background check do you do when you work with a decoy?
Dude, we look at the same background we would look at for anybody else.
So so did you look at that, research anything when it comes to Steph and her being a decoy?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's good, man. That's that's the thing, man. There's so many, and I've saw it many times where decoy would do some really messed up stuff, and they still are able to decoy. Like even in England and stuff, that they was drinking. The decoy was drinking and was I actually exposed the decoy, and they were trying to hit on a pred or whatever.
Look, we check all of our cases now to the best of our ability.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's always going to be something somewhere that isn't perfect. But you know what, though? Our cases are all above legal standards at this point by a long shot. As a matter of fact, we try to surpass all the legal standards on every case.
And that's really good.
So we're doing what we're supposed to do is all I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that I appreciate the opportunity to come up here. I'm just, dude, I just wish.
I will say it is a very combative, type channel I do have, man. And you're welcome here anytime, Tom, man. I have no issues with you. And like I've said, man, I've totally put the beef and all that bullshit with Tommy to the side, man. And I'm just here, to do what I do, man, and do interviews and spread awareness what I can and help any way I can, and whatever I can do for the community.
I appreciate that. And you know what? We're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to put predators in jail. And you know what? This will probably be the last panel you see me on in a long time. But I'm just, I can't believe that we're giving Steph an opportunity to come up on a panel after it's been proven over and over and over again, even in just this instance, that she's full of crap.
Well, yeah, I get that. But also, that could also go to why did PHI let Papa Duke come up, and
You're right.
all know that he
was
right. Full of shit. I mean that's part of it, man. But the thing is, I think it kind of looks. I mean, I'm trying to be like I'm trying to be very kind to you, but we all know that WAP was a very awful decoying team. That she has outed decoys and stuff, man. But you all took. I almost believe. I mean, I don't know how extensive your background check is for pulling in decoys, But man, if it what it has been to pull her WAP in, I think y'all really need to step back and take a really good look at how that process goes, because they can really cause havoc just like this, man, and it really hurts the community overall.
Look, everybody's got a past, man.
Yeah,
everybody has a past, right?
Yeah.
And we try to do our best in making sure that we have honorable, above board people, but unfortunately, sometimes it slips through the cracks. And once it's found out, the situation is rectified, and it was. So after that, there's nothing more that we can do. We severed ties. We walked away, and you know what? You can't ask for more than that.
No, and I agree with that. But I would
So
say,
with that being said, I appreciate it, man. But I gotta go.
Oh, thank you so much for coming up here, Tom.
Yep.
And,
all right.
Definitely keep catching the predators, man. I appreciate what UNCPP does, and like I said, I'm a watcher, man, and and definitely thank you for the work you do, man, because it really does matter when it comes to catching these predators, man. That's what matters.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. You guys have a great night.
Thank you, man.
All right. Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, well. Oh, thank you, Cody, for the $10. Oh, dude. Would he ever hire somebody who had crystal meth manufacturing and child endangerment charges? See, I could have asked that. Oh, Lord. Well, what the hell? So, I guess, I don't know. I really don't know where to go from here. I did say doo-doo, clown, so. So, if anybody... I'm going to put out the link one more time and give Mel an opportunity, or whoever wants to come up. Well, not whoever, but maybe a couple people to come up and on stream. But yeah, and if Tommy wants to come up, I would show him the same respect and stuff, man. I didn't know this stream would go like this. I mean, all I put was how much to chat, and I would just kind of went from this. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this myself and digest what all that's happened. So it's been a crazy evening, and it's only 9:30. So why's Tommy Schwartz not getting along? No, we are sort of getting along now. MMDE. I try to, it was a dumb misunderstanding on both sides, man, and it's and I've been really honestly trying to let that go, and I hope he feels the same way. I mean, he's welcome to come up here and and I would make amends with him. I mean, I'm not above that. But let's see what happens, all I can say. Bill, if you want to come up, because I think, was it Bill Gangbang? Because I believe you was brought up, and also Mel was brought up in this, so, and they can address their side of the issue. Well, I'm on the East Coast, so it is 9:44 for me. So only thing I ask in chat, man, is just be respectful, and please no doxing, and that's all I can ask. That's. Oh, me and Tom. Oh, that's a whole different thing. Yeah, how much is a chat is like, this is like went crazy. So see, I don't know how. See, I can't answer that, Fisher Bottom. He would have to answer that, and he's welcome to come up, and I'm not going to yell at him or anything, so he can give his side if he wants to. Because of anything, I'm more, I try to be right down the middle and not take sides when I'm up here. But if that's about all, I don't know. Emily, when are you coming up here for an interview, Shug? That she's a hell of a decoy, and I've been after her to do interview for I don't know how long. So, oh, I love you too, Fister Bottom. Survivor of the fittest at this point. So, oh Lord. Oh, Shug. I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, I can end this now, and or I can see if anybody else wants to pull up one more time, and then, dude, I appreciate if I missed anybody's donations. I do appreciate that so much. It really does help, and it like blew my mind, and I do really appreciate it. Oh, definitely, Emily. Let me, Emily. Yeah, definitely. Where's Pris at? Pingu? Okay, definitely. I'll make her a mod too. She's welcome here also. Also, if Kathy wants to come up here, she's welcome up here also. And she can really, if that wasn't her on the voice chat that was laughing that I played the video the other day, please come up here and give your side. I mean, everybody else is. So, Kathy, come on, or Primrose or Diesel Decoy, come up here and give your side of this, because your people are saying that you also was in the Discord laughing and the voice chat laughing. Or if like Emily wants to link, she's more than welcome to come up here. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Don't know if anybody will come up, but I appreciate everybody that come up here, and it's been a wild ride tonight. My God, the short bus got bumpy as fuck. So Poopy Duke or Papa Duke, if you come up here, Pingu would also come up here. So come on up here and give your side. Everybody else has given their side, and might as well come up with your side, man. That's all I can say. Oh, thank you, Bap Callie. Thank you so much, Bap Callie, for the $5. $5 make me holla holla. I do appreciate it very much. Let me get rid of this. So, or anybody that was in the Discord stream. Yeah, we did go off road. That was in, and has any information, come up here and tell your side, or what you've heard from them and who you can believe the most. So I'm gonna send it out again. Yeah, definitely. If you were involved, just saying sorry to Alex. He's very serious, and we're going to find out regardless. I mean, everybody knows the truth will come to the. I mean, it always comes to light over time. Like the whole, she was hacking Papa Duke's cell phone and stuff like that. Come on up here and give your side, man. Send it out again. Oh Lord, I'll send the link out again. But yeah, come up here and give your side, man, because it's I don't know how to like act with 190 people watching me. I think this is the most I've ever had on the short bus. I've had up to 150, but I'm breaking records tonight, and I really do appreciate that. Boots is welcomed up too. Thank you, Zippity. One more link, and then I think I'm gonna. Accountability, yeah, we do need accountability in this community. And I'm not going to, I won't yell at you. 200, damn. I'm not going to yell at you or scream at you, man. I'm not like that. If I haven't proven that by now, I don't know how else to prove you. I'm not the judge. I'm the one that just like you can tell your shit to. Yeah, definitely attention, but without the drama. Usually, man, I'm not even a drama channel. I do like, bringing awareness and stuff, but this is wild. Yeah, definitely. If you're not subscribed, please do and like the video. Well, that would if you want to come up here, I can yell at you. But yeah, this is wild. Walter Cronkite, we always wanted. Walter Cronkite. Get the short best of 2K. Oh, see, Tony, now I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing because I promised that when I hit like 2K, I got to do a cannonball. I know what you're doing there. I believe one of Alex's decoys was, or still besties with. Emily, come up here and tell what you know, Emily. I'm putting the link out for Emily now since she said that. I understand that. And that's the thing, man. That is like a really big thing what you just said there, because doing decoy work, man, that shit's dangerous. That shit's really freaking dangerous for decoys. And because one person gives another decoy information, dude, and shit like this happens. It's not rocket scientist. Tom B was in WAP's Discord all the time. But okay, Pingu, come on out. Come on. You have vested interest in this. So come on up, Pingu. Dr. Phil, community. Thank you, Tacoma Joe, for the $2, man. I do appreciate it. And thank you. Thank you, MMD, for the 99.99 USD. Yell to me, daddy. Come on up, Pingu. Or Aeon C or whoever. Because I'm seriously, I'm going to end it very soon. I've been saying that for like 30 minutes now, so. Yeah, Burning Smoke, what is going on, man? If you missed this live, you have to go back and watch it because this has been a hell of a live. All right, okay. Arby, what is going on?
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. I expected you to do that interview with Pablo before I ever got on again.
Yeah, definitely. He's supposed to do another interview with me, so I guess you know about that, but
yeah. But I don't know. I have so I was also decoying Talon, and my decoy was actually doxed to Talon 2 days before the actual SWAT. So I know some people think that they just so happened to join the live and saw that they had a similar guy, but I don't know. Apparently Papa Duke told Stephanie. So what I'm curious about, I don't really know, but what I'm curious about is like how is that information getting to Papa Duke? And Stephanie, I had known her decoy, and I know that or I had not known her decoy, but I knew his account and I knew my account and all of that stuff to be able to see who's friends with who. Like I had made it so it's like not visible. Um, but also, even if um, I just thought it was weird because Alex never says like when we're gonna get someone publicly. Like we as decoys only know, and it just so happened that I got doxxed like 2 days before the actual swat.
Damn.
So as a decoy, like I'm just like confused. Like I mean, like maybe like Papa Duke is super manipulative and is able to get information from other decoys innocently, and I think maybe that's what happened. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I wish Papa Duke would come up here so I can ask him how, um, you know,
Mm-hmm. How he
yeah.
how he knew about it to be able to, and that would have been a really good question for Steph because she never really did say who the weak link is.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Papa Duke, if you're in the chat, tell us, man. I mean, if you don't want to come up, just like at least text us in the chat. Who's the weak link that is telling us or
Yeah.
telling people, especially the preds, man, because you don't want to be known as a pred protector. I mean, that's like almost being a pred yourself, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and this guy was so bad. I remember being really upset about it.
So it basically took all the hard work you did and basically threw it out the window, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew a lot of decoys had him. I actually didn't know until like I think Alex had like shared the list with us, and I had saw that it was actually Emily's decoy. I think he was going to confront him with, and I was like, "Oh, Emily's talking to him too." And and um I was like, "Okay, like this guy is definitely being decoyed by a lot of people." So, off I wouldn't have been surprised if they just joined the live and they knew him, um, and they swatted, but it was just weird how I was doxxed like 2 days before, conveniently the same week that, we planned to get him, and then, you know, like not like 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before, but just conveniently, that week.
Is this true on the screen where it says Tommy docs you?
Oh, I have no idea. I honestly don't pay attention to
Yeah. I
that
didn't figure you
stuff.
did.
Yeah.
I didn't figure you did, but I saw that and I really kind of wondered.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
like it would be very good if the community would come together, but you have too many people that's probably just like I mean just with recent catch with Alex that are actually working the other way, working for the predators, man. It's
yeah, I think as a decoy, like, I mean, I just started doing this 2 years ago, so I think that's what's surprising is that, like, some people will, like, people like Steph exist and they will, you know, do the things that they do and, ruin catches. And it's like, the most important thing is getting these preds, locked up. And Talon specifically, like, I was beyond upset when everything, I mean, besides the fact that we got swatted and I was like scared to death, but um I was so upset that it just didn't seem like anything was going to happen to him because of how, everything went down.
dude, and that was
And
wasn't Pablo also on that catch?
yeah, Pablo and Jesus, and me, we were actually in the car and they pulled up pretty much right behind us. And yeah, like we literally all could have gotten hurt because we were in the way. I was freaking out. That was
Oh, that is
probably,
right. You was there. You was actually on scene.
yeah, I was on scene. So I think that's why this whole situation bothers me a lot. Because it was really honestly scary. Like they came out with ARs and stuff. So, um,
That
yeah,
is scary. I mean, it's one thing to see it on our side, as in the viewers, but it's a whole nother situation when you're there in person
hmm
and these people actually come out with, I mean, these police officers come out with guns drawn, ready to take down a threat that Steph and Papa Duke caused.
yeah, it's it's crazy. I mean, I knew when it initially happened. I was informed about Steph, and I was like, oh, like definitely probably was her. And
Mhm.
then as time went on, I knew that Papa Duke had informed her, but like I guess my question was just like, how did he like gather this information like the same week that we planned to get him? It was like so odd to me, and I just kind of, I guess forgot about it until all this stuff started coming out again. But we're supposed to call this weekend and give our statement. We are supposed to call last weekend, but the cop is only available at 8 and 9 a.m.
Oh,
And I just forgot to set an alarm. And I'm so tired all the time. But we're supposed to do it this weekend. So hopefully
so
something stuff happens.
so what do you think for you? What would justice be in this situation for you?
I hope her and everybody else involved, goes to jail. I hope that her stuff goes federal. I think it will. I'm hoping. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's just so dangerous. I can't imagine any person wanting to do that to anybody. And when I heard that call, I assumed that she was a horrible person, and I assumed that she probably called in something completely like fake. But hearing the call, like my jaw was on the floor. I could not believe someone could lie so blatantly like that.
It's actually really sick, and you are. Do you feel like a vulnerable victim of the situation?
A vulnerable. I mean, yeah, I mean, the cops had ARs, and I was just sitting duck in a car, bullets fly everywhere. God forbid anything happens.
Definitely, because it could
Mhm.
have happened, I guess Pablo or is known to carry a weapon during catches just in case, which
Mhm.
is totally understandable. I mean, it's out of sight, but you never
Yeah.
know when a situation like that could happen, and um it's
Mhm.
really scary. And looking at it from our side, it is a scary situation, but it's a whole different situation with being there in person and that happening.
Yeah, it is crazy that someone would call in something like that, and then other people just stay quiet about it for so long.
Hmm. That is true. In 8 months, can you imagine that, not saying nothing for 8 months, knowing what happened?
It's crazy.
It is wild, man. It is. Oh, it's wild. So hopefully this will. Hang on me. Well, Emily said also Talon was staying around at different houses, so it has to be within the group that told Papa
Oh.
Duke because he was homeless, and we
Mm.
still he and we said in the group chat where he was staying at.
Yeah. Um, he wasn't at his listed address. He had said that he was kind of couch surfing, and then I guess I had gotten information from somebody else that was decoying that he was at his aunt, or I forgot what house it was, but and then I remember I had to like confirm that's where he was. So I was like, as we were on our way to where we actually no, as we were on our way to like just the general area, I
Mhm.
was trying to get as many live pictures of him as I could from his like front yard or wherever he was. So I was able to confirm where he was by seeing a reflection of a number of a house, of a picture that he sent in like the background.
Mhm.
So it wasn't just like a listed address. I mean, if you knew it was his aunt's, you would know that, okay, you go through his name, you can maybe go through relatives. Okay, I think this is his aunt. Click on that and then kind of put the pieces together, but it wasn't as like simple, I think.
Mm. Do you know who all was in the group chat? You don't have to say here because I mean I don't want anything negative to happen to anybody. But do you know who was in the group chat at the time?
I mean, the group chat has changed a lot. And at the time, I know only me and a couple decoys knew, because I think we were all decoying him. Me, who else? I think Talon was actually supposed to meet Mandy's decoy a couple days before. I don't know if Mandy was dogs. I don't know if that's why it fell through, but I remember he was supposed to come and meet, like, I think 3 young kids or something. I know APP was decoying him. Who else? I don't know if anyone else was decoying him, but that's all I know. This guy had like a bunch of decoys on him, so
Damn, that is like, and that's just with one. Like, can't believe there is so much drama in the catcher community. Can't believe some of these people try to sabotage getting these sick child fuckers off scot free.
Yeah.
And I think this kind of proves that why decoys need to keep their identity very hidden as much as they can, because
we just have to be careful with, like, I guess, information, because it's so like Papa Duke, like, from what I know, or from what I understand, I mean, I don't know too much because I've never talked to him. I only started hearing about him like a couple months ago when the swatting thing happened. But like, from what I know, like, he would be friendly maybe to other decoys outside groups. I'm not sure. So I don't know, maybe he just manipulated, the situation, and maybe he knew that Stephanie was the way she was. Maybe he didn't. I really don't know, because I don't know the community like that. But maybe he was just able to get certain information and share that information with her, and that's why it happened. But it's just, that's why, like, I guess I'm a little bit more careful with, like, who I have, and
that's the big thing, man. And it's really a sick situation, man. But Showbreast, do you think Papa Duke was behind both swats? I know at least the Talon one he was behind. The other one I'm not real familiar with myself. Do you know anything about the other SWAT, Arby?
I actually have no idea. Was it the Hawaii one? Or I know she sabotaged the Hawaii catch. But I didn't hear about another SWAT.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to start Liz, but I don't know, but
yeah, it was a little weird. So I just try to keep, I guess, who I have under wraps.
Just like Jamie says, keep your circle tight, man, because you really never know who's going to leak that information. It could just be something simple as sending a D pic, possibly saying, "Oh, look at this guy, he's disgusting," and not this other decoy may have it and be like, "Oh my god, I saw that one."
Yeah, that's why I think, like, sometimes I think it's so innocently, like, when we share information and we don't know, like, who these people are, what information is being shared with other people, because as a decoy, you kind of get excited when you hear, like when I knew Emily and Mandy had talent, I was like, oh my god, like, yay, like, we can finally get him. Like, it's definitely like a team effort, and so we can share that information between each other, and, like, I trust them. And but then, off chance if maybe we share it with a decoy that maybe just started decoying, or we're not really familiar with, but we're excited because, oh, this guy is so sick. I think it innocently is being shared and is just getting into the wrong hands somehow. And yeah.
And that kind of what happens when you got a psychopath type person really wanting to do harm. And I mean, and that's what it is. And two, I mean, a team. I don't believe it was just Papa and because he did call, and I don't believe it. I mean, Mel is implicated to be in there, and it's still, but you can't prove it because you don't know it's I can't say for sure
Mm-hmm.
who's in
Yeah,
there and who wasn't.
yeah. I think overall, just it's unfortunate that like there's people in the community that will want to hurt other catchers or other decoys when it's really all a big team effort.
It is. It really
And
is a team effort.
yeah, and some people, like when I first started, I would genuinely just be so excited to share with other decoys like who I had or if we had similar people. Um, and the team back then I think was a lot smaller, but um, it was just so like fun and genuine. And then I think when the swatting thing happened, that's when I realized that like we have to be a lot more careful, and it sucks that we even have to have to be like
Yeah.
that, because you would think everyone wants pedos to go to jail, but
That kind of makes me wonder. I mean, what's your opinion on? Do you think any of this could be contributed to people wanting funds or donations toward instead of, like, let's say, get Alex out of the way so I can get this catch, or they ruin this catch and I want these like donation to be able to um, get this person.
what do you mean?
Like, I don't know how I'm wording it, like really wordy. So, do you think it could be involved in any money type stuff could be involved in the swatting incident?
Oh, I
Like,
mean, I'm not sure, maybe, but yeah, I don't really pay too much attention about, you know, like I guess like other teams too much. Like every now and then I'll watch a catch from another team, but I yeah,
mm,
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a hard question, and
It
I don't
definitely
know what.
can be, yeah. I mean, it definitely can be about money for some people, but I mean, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, like you're getting a predator arrested, so I mean, you know,
No, I don't
whatever.
understand why, and it boils down to Steph and Papa Duke or pred protectors. Period.
Mhm.
Because they did call. I mean, there's
Mhm.
proof, and anybody else that was in that chat that didn't stop them
Mhm.
or also protecting preds. So,
Yeah, it's just such a petty, not really petty. I would say that was pretty evil.
oh, definitely evil.
Pretty evil. Yeah. But
Very, very.
yeah, I don't know. I guess my only question is, I guess, how did Papa Duke know? Like, who was able to manipulate, or what group of people was he able to manipulate to get any sort of information? I
Well, if he
guess.
was in the group chat, who was the people he was most associated with?
Yeah, exactly. And I really have no idea about any of that stuff.
That would be
I
more
wish.
than likely WAP, because he was part of WAP. And I hate to, I'm trying to be respectful toward Tom B, but it was CPP WAP was also a part. It was WAP. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't. I'm trying to be respectful to everybody, and it's a hard
Pablo
line to
just
draw.
walked in.
It's a hard line to draw, man. Yeah, if
Yeah.
Bill wants to come up, you're welcome to come up. And IG, please. Oh, okay. Give me a second.
Well, I'm gonna get off now.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for coming up here. I really do
Yep.
appreciate your insight into this. And I
Yeah.
also appreciate what you do as a decoy, because you catch some of the worst. And please, I hope the your pregnancy is going good. And
Thank you.
please, can we finally get Pablo back across the border?
I'm here. Hello.
Oh,
What's up, short bus?
oh, not much, Pablo. How I didn't know you was there, man.
You
What's
just
going on,
No,
walked
I
Pablo?
just walked in.
So, how does it feel to be back in America?
It feels amazing.
Dude, I can't end it now because you're up here. So, uh, Lord
Goodbye.
have mercy. So, um, what was your feeling while you was being swatted?
Well, any decoy that's involved with this swatting, fuck you. You're only relevant because of us, and I hope you get sent to jail. So if any decoy told Steph about this catch, fuck you. You're disgusting. I hope you quit. Steph needs to be put in jail. So
I
yeah.
agree. And just so you know, Pablo, that I have been working and doing what I can to help in that endeavor.
Wait, what do you mean?
I have talked because I had got all the information about all this, and I turned it over to Alex, and I have been working with it with not just
Oh
Alex,
man.
but also the detective.
Hell yeah, man! Thank you for that. How was Do you know like the like what the status of that is right now?
I don't know the exact status of me. I've already talked to him. I think it was last Saturday, and gave him the information that I had, which I'd already had gave Alex all the information about this whole situation that I had, and it basically it implicated a, a, a wide range of people, CPP and also WAP, and
Wait,
it's
CPV was actually involved with that?
I'm not. They was implicated by Stephanie because she was in a voice chat when she did the call.
Interesting.
And she said, I mean, this is coming from a liar.
Right.
You know, we know Steph has lied, but she has owned
Mhm.
up and said she was there. She did the call, and Papa Duke was also had did the call, and there
Mhm.
was other people that Steph said that was inside the voice chat when it happened.
But for right now, it's just confirmed that it was Steph and then Papa Duke that knew, right?
Yeah, confirmed them two. Confirmed.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully something happens to them because
Yeah, definitely.
that's something.
Definitely. What's your favorite color lip gloss?
Favorite color of lip gloss is whatever lip gloss Priscilla's wearing when she kisses me.
Oh, oh, that's sweet.
Sweet. Oh my god.
Only
Yeah, I
admit.
just walked in. I wasn't in the room. I didn't even know she was here live with you, and I just walked in. I was like, "What is going on?"
Oh, oh, what's Mama Holland says? I think Tammy with an I needs to call the county and ask about false reporting and misdemeanors.
Well, I know. I don't. I think would it be? I think Callie would be the one that prosecutes this, I guess. But I know with Callie, they have strict swatting laws.
Hmm, they do. And I have like in that, and the detective I talked to was out of Cali, so that's at this point I don't even know what I'm doing because I've been live for like 3 hours, and
Oh. Nice.
I'm
Y'all been talking for 3 hours?
No, I haven't been talking.
no, not Arby, no Arby, oh Lord. But I've been live. I've had a lot of I had Stephanie actually come up here and admitted to it, to doing it again, and
Wait, this live stream?
yes,
Oh, she was on? Damn it.
It'll wait. So she verbatim said that she did it.
yes, and that she's also working with a detective. So I mean,
What is there to work with? You try to get us killed. What the heck?
exactly, exactly, man. It's a whole freaking. It's I don't even know what the hell's landed in my lap at this point, and it's all a blur.
I'm glad you found out.
I know. It's so funny that out of everybody that found out, it was you.
It's because I'm
Like
the
the only
creepy
reason why everything
mascot.
went out was because you, like, you told everybody.
Yeah.
How did you even convince her to like? Because it all first started because you messaged her on Discord.
No. I had it's a little bit. Kathy, the other person that was in the voice chat, had reached out to me and said, "Hey, can I make a group with Steph and me in it, and I'll tell you their side," because Papa Duke had told me his side, and
Mm.
they was trying to use me as the middleman to argue with each other. So I basically um, went to Alex because that's what I do.
All right. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we were honestly at the beginning. We were definitely like, we wouldn't put it past Steph that it was her that did that. So
And I had, when it first happened, I do remember people saying, "Oh, it was WAP, it was WAP," and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
but
remember that.
but you know that you don't have proof, or nobody wants to come out with the truth, so it kind of gets put down to the side. So, and then I was lucky enough for them to come to me, the PP mascot, and tell me about it. So I hope I help Alex get the conviction or prosecution, whatever you want to call it, with this situation, because I really do love predator poachers.
Hell yeah, man! You've been a long supporter. Did you do you know what's going on with Papa Duke?
Well, he was in the voice chat while he actually did a call also during the he was one of the callers.
Wait, he was? I thought it was.
Yeah, he was the second one.
Mhm.
Oh right. Oh my gosh. I thought because Papa Duke, he's been around for quite some time. I thought he was like on our team, like, because I was seeing him
No,
frequently, like in the chat, live chat, but I guess not.
no, he actually, it kind of, it really, dude, a pedo protector, man, is what it ends up, he is at this point.
Yeah, there's a fine line. There's a line you can't cross, and that's one of the lines. Like
Definitely.
I get trolling and stuff, like Alex trolling CPP and back and forth, but like when it comes to pedos, that's different.
Yeah, it really does, man. But and hell, when it comes to a SWAT, man, when people are calling uh and trying to protect a predator, man. And if you go back and listen to the Steph part of this, man, I believe you will gain a little bit of knowledge of her side of it. And
What is it? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
of her side of her story of like who all was in there and all this and that, man. It's at this point I'm like brainwashed because it's been 3 hours. So
Wait, hold up 1 second. I think somebody's calling you. It's
Is it Christy?
yeah.
Here, I'll tell her to call her back.
Okay. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Sorry, somebody was calling. Um, yeah, what were we saying? Sorry, because it cut you off. Like somebody was calling and it muted your mic.
What was the question? Because I forget.
Um, it was about Stephanie. Like what? Her side of the story.
Oh, basically, her side of the story was that I basically blaming it on Papa Duke, that he was controlling her and what she does, and because
What?
of her being a victim, that she couldn't stand
A
up for herself.
victim.
I mean, that's what I like boil it down to, and
How do
that
you?
she
How can she? I can't. How do you justify that? How do you justify? I can't. No.
and she also said she wouldn't give Alex an apology.
Are you serious? Who the fuck gives about her apology? She can go fucking rot in jail. Stupid cunt.
I'm just telling.
Fuck her, dude.
I'm just
No.
telling you what she said, man.
No, I know. This is the audacity, bitch. We don't even want your apology. We want you under a jail, fucking bitch. Sorry, I don't
Oh,
mean to get you.
definitely. Oh, and oh no, it's okay. Also, Ron from MV Cap Ron,
Mm-hmm.
he was up here, and Tom B was also up here from CPP.
Tom B. Who's Tom B?
I guess he is the second in command of CPP, I guess.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
So it's been an interesting night. So I don't
What
like
did he
I'm
say about the situation?
who me? What
No,
is Tom B?
Tom B,
But
yeah.
okay, he was Stephanie or Steph, whatever, had implicated Tom B and Mortal from CPP being in the chat, in the voice chat when Steph and Papa Duke made the call.
Oh, okay.
But he come up here and basically saying there's not evidence that he was in the voice chat and that he actually how do you say actually had sent Steph a text message and something about a gun. And that's
My goodness. Is there a reason why Steph doesn't want to apologize to Alex? Did she say why?
She basically said that it wouldn't really do no good, basically. That he wouldn't listen to her.
Oh my gosh. So funny. Oh, brother.
Oh, dude, I don't know what the hell I've gotten into tonight, but it's been an interesting ride, and I appreciate you and RB and you coming up here, man. You're
Hell yeah.
dude, you do a lot for catching predators, even though you may be the one holding the camera, man.
Yeah, I was just a cameraman. Let's see.
Well, no, dude, you do more than that, man. You drive and you're there with them. Dude, there's a lot more to it than just, oh, I just hold the camera, and because you're out here
Thank you.
actually exposing these predators, man. You're big ups to Pablo.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, dude, it's definitely a privilege to be doing all this. I'm definitely grateful for it because without you guys, we definitely can't be doing all this for sure.
Mhm. That's definitely for sure. Well, I think that's going to be. I'm going to drop the link one more time. If anybody else wants to come up before I go, I'm going to get out of here.
Alrighty, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna hit you up too about the stream, but it worked out. I walked into
Definitely did.
but
Oh, tomorrow, Aaron's supposed to be up from PP Illinois. He's supposed to be doing an interview tomorrow.
oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Dude, he's came a long way, and he's a hell of a catcher.
No, yeah, him. People on Long Island, they've both been consistent and very. They're growing in like the catching aspect of it.
Definitely. Did you know that I got to be the Gunther for Aaron one time?
Oh, really? He called you?
Yeah, yeah.
How'd that go?
I didn't know what to say. I was nervous, to be honest, and I did my best to, get any kind of information out of him. I got, and I just basically let Aaron take the lead in it. So
Yeah, right. That's good. All right, man. Well, thank you for having us. Next time, you know what? Let me see. I'm trying to see. Next week, would you live stream next week? Maybe I can come on again.
yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, definitely. Anytime for you, Pablo, man. This is reason why I made this channel is interview catchers and give decoys a voice. And dude, I it's a privilege to talk to you.
No. Likewise. Thank you though. But okay, yeah. Just let me know and then we can figure something out.
Oh, definitely. I'll text you, Pablo, man.
All right.
Stay in America if you can.
Thank you. All right. Later.
Later. Talk to you later.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, well, that was unexpected, but it was nice. Yeah. No, actually, this will be the third interview with Pablo that I'll have. And a big shout out to Pablo, man. He's such a kind guy, man. And congratulations to him and Prius Pingu. What the fuck to Arby? I get them all confused, man. For their child, and and dude, yeah, camera lives matter. So, and I meant to say also, oh, thank you, Steven, for the $5 cash app. Let me see. Oh, actually, to kick Pablo off, I actually did kick him off at the end. So I think that's going to be all for this evening. So definitely, yeah, the first interview I had, yeah, it was on Locals. It was with Pablo. Pablo's a really kind guy, man. Really kind person. Thank you, Shorty and Ralphie Goats. I actually, Liam Jean, I can't say it, but I was about to like start doing those until I said, well, maybe I'll go over some of this other shit. So, but I appreciate everybody, and if you want to drop my link for my locals in the chat, that's where I do my calls mostly during the day. So it's been wild, Jamie, and it's been like a lot of fun. And I just try to, me myself, I'm on panel, man. I just try to remain neutral, and I'm not a yelling type person, and I'm thankful for any real decoys and real catchers out here, doing their part and possibly saving children or saving children. So it is yeah, definitely, Liz. I am too. It's been a wild ass night. So don't get me started, sir. Don't get me started. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Priscilla, thank you so much, and thank you, Pablo. Thank you, Tom B. And fuck you, Steph. Thank you, Ryan, for coming up here, and we had an interesting evening. So everybody have a blessed night. Bye.